smoke restoration to mold remediation and odor removal, they've got your back. One call takes care of it all for all of Northwest Arkansas. They clean up the mess and build it back better than it was before. Call 479-900-9392. Now that's 479-900-9392. Rainbow Restoration. We restore, you recover.
The road to the game or anywhere life takes you, accidents don't take a timeout. From fender benders to hail damage, you need a repair team you can trust. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned for over 40 years and proudly holds an iCar Gold Class certification, ranking them in the top 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. From dents and dings to hail damage repair, their expert technicians will have your car looking like new. Schedule your estimate today. Go to CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
At Sterling Bank, they're committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. So stop by your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville and discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
Football season is here, and just like the Hogs, your home comfort system needs to bring its A game. Armor Heating and Air is here to keep you comfortable all season long. From summer heat waves to chilly fall nights, their all-star team is ready to tackle any HVAC challenge. Whether it's a quick tune-up, emergency repair, or a brand new system. Call 479-372-4134 or visit armorheatingandair.com today. Armor Heating and Air. Stay cool, stay warm, and go Hogs.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. First day of the work week, and we get to enjoy sunshine. It certainly will be warm to the afternoon. The high today in Northwest Arkansas will be 83 degrees. We'll have beautiful clear skies tonight and a low of 60. More clouds tomorrow for Tuesday, a little cooler with a high of 81. And then Wednesday, mostly sunny skies will pop that temperature back up to 83 degrees. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast, only on 4029.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame Armada.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Start right now.
All righty, here we go on Ruskin and Zach. Sit back, relax, and strap it down. It's time for White Sox baseball. It's time for another Arkansas coaching search here on ESPN Arkansas.
God, I love a good coaching search.
I did a note on this. Let me see if I can pull it up real fast. This is our number, Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Let me see if I can find this in a timely manner. Yeah, here we are. All right, so Pittman got fired.
Yep.
3 of the defensive coaches got fired.
Yep.
Bobby Petrino is in charge. I would like it stated here off the top. I believe this entire coaching search is a sham, and Bobby Petrino will be the next head coach of the Razorbacks moving beyond this year. That's what I think.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think anybody's going to sit there and fight with you over it. I think they will conduct a search, and if something doesn't, with Petrino in their back pocket, knowing that that's sitting there. So I think that's probably closer to reality than some of us want to talk about.
Counting the next coach celebration, which will be, the Petrino press conference at the end of the year when he gets the job officially. This will be 10 for me that I've seen.
That's pretty
since
good.
I've covered sports for almost 19 years, almost 20 years. Petrino 1, Altman, Pelfrey, Bielema, Anderson, Morris, Musselman, Pittman, Calipari, and Long and Juracek. Well, that's counting the 2 ADs and countless coaches. So this will be number 10. So there you go. There you go, everybody. All right. That was a, first of all, what a lovely afternoon at Razorback Stadium. We were all there. We were all fired up, ready to go. It was a full crowd. This was a very weird situation from this standpoint. Generally, going into the game, the fans give up and don't show up.
Okay.
The fans were there. That stadium was full at 11 a.m. And then they gave up after the defense quit, which was on that last touchdown of the first half, when they basically laid down and said, "That's enough. Thank you very much."
That was
I booed.
Yeah.
And I felt it was deserved. We're paying you a lot of money. You're not even going to try on the final drive of the half? No, thank you. No, that's unacceptable. I yelled boo and get off the field, and I did not curse.
Good for you.
I know. Great growth,
Good
right?
for you.
Something like that.
I'm proud of you.
That's right.
I enjoyed the heck out of it.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure we're going to be paying for this for a long time. But that's what it was.
They did that.
You know, another thing that was very obvious was that, Notre Dame is an incredibly well-coached football team. They don't make any mistakes.
No.
There was nothing for Arkansas to seize on to try and get any momentum because Notre Dame didn't do anything wrong the entire game.
Yeah.
They didn't turn it over. They didn't have any blown assignments. They didn't do anything dumb. They didn't have any dumb penalties.
Yeah. These were two ships passing in the night. This is one heading for the promised land and one, heading for the bottom of the ocean.
It was a classic example of that thing I always say. There are teams that are in the parade, and then there are teams that are watching the parade. And it was fully evident to anybody with eyesight on Saturday which team is in the parade and which team watches the parade, probably from a bad seat.
Let me ask you a question. Can I offer two perspectives? Which one do you want first, as an Arkansas alum or as a Notre Dame fan?
Notre Dame fan.
We kicked y'all's ass.
Yes,
it wasn't
that's
even
true.
close.
That's true.
I was so I really thought they would come out and at least put up some resistance.
Right.
Everything that we had been fed about Arkansas's offense was a lie. They are mid at best.
Well, where do we begin with the lies we've been fed?
But this, we were led to believe that, there were people, I almost said a bad word, there were people that were talking about Taylor Green and the word Heisman in the same sentence.
That was not that long ago.
Not that long ago.
2 weeks ago.
Here's the scary part, is you're not going to face a better offense than you saw on Saturday. You will face better defenses. And that should be very, very, very alarming. Now, as an Arkansas alum, it's incredibly sad that this is happening again. This seems like a cycle that we go through. If they don't, shoot themselves in the foot, it's just they were climbing, they were doing fine, and then it's just been this slow descent right back to where we were. And that to me was incredible. I must have gotten like 50 texts, in the first half going, I can't believe this is happening. And I just responded the exact same way. I'm like, this is sad. This is a team, if this were a boxing match, they would have stopped it because that team was defenseless. There was nothing they could do.
Oh.
And I want to be very careful in how I say this.
Okay.
Because something was said on a broadcast about the fake punt.
Mm-hmm.
And if you did 20 seconds of research, you would have known exactly why that was done. Marty Biaggi, the special teams coordinator for Notre Dame, is the author of the North Texas French Mistake. That was him. And he ain't a fan of Petrino. And that was a middle finger to Bobby saying, one, your defense can't stop us, and you can't move the football.
Right.
That's why that was done.
Yeah. Good.
Okay?
I'm for Petty. I like Petty.
If you had done 10 seconds of research, you would have known that.
Okay.
But instead, I don't think Notre Dame was afraid of your offense. Just saying.
Okay.
There was a lot to dislike about what happened to the team in red. And I think, I was literally just sitting there hitting refresh on my phone right around noon because you knew it was going to happen. It's like a space launch with NASA. Noon on Sunday is when they fire people.
Well, that's right.
And, of course, it goes up, and you're just like, all right, here we go.
Yep.
Shocked but not surprised that they put Petrino in charge. It's his gig. It's his gig to, he's got support within the donor base.
I have zero confidence, number one, in Hunter Yurachek as a leader of an athletic department. Number one. Number two, I have zero faith in the transparency of this coaching search. Not about leaks, but like this whole thing is a sham. But just name him the coach already, and we save 3 months of bull crap.
But here's what I think is going to happen. I'm 99% certain this is what's going to happen. Is there's a push within the donors to go see if Rhett Lashley's interested. You're going to have to overpay him by a lot to pull him out of Dallas. SMU's a better job today than Arkansas is. Not over time, but it's a better job today. You're going to have to back up whatever and everyone back up the truck. Well, it's not your money. You don't care. Somebody's going to have to go pry him out of Dallas because Rhett Lashley will be a prospect for other jobs. Mm-hmm. And you and I were looking at the available job openings. Arkansas is in the middle as far as, peak interest in those jobs. When that fails, and Rhett will turn it down unless you offer him $30 million a year to make him a deal that he simply can't get anywhere else, then you've got Petrino in your back pocket. He's here. He's on campus, and he wants the job, and you can probably negotiate a deal that's favorable to you. But I think after Lashley says no, then it becomes every one of those donors goes back to their corner to the guy they want, and you'll never get a consensus on that. And the one thing that you can agree on was the last time Petrino was here, it was good.
For a minute, yeah.
And I want to be clear on this. If you're in the Petrino camp, we're going to disagree respectfully. I don't think he's the guy to pull you out of the ditch.
Well, you put him in the ditch.
Well, yeah. I mean, he started this cycle. He's not the guy to pull you out of the ditch. I don't know who is, but I look at what Mississippi State's done with Jeff Levy. That's what we're looking for, right?
Let me explain something. The people here who are there's still an element out there that thinks that Petrino will not get this job full time. Let me talk to these people for a moment. Listen, when you are a general and you overthrow the dictator, the last thing you're going to do is let go of the power. He's got the power. He's not letting it go. They're going to have to drag him out of the Smith Center kicking and screaming now because he has the power. And it was evident the first night when he sat next to Pittman at that Duke basketball game on there's the date up there on November 29th, 2023. The smile on his face said everything. I'm going to topple this bleeper, and he did. And maybe he tanked the offense on purpose to do it. There's not that's a debate we can have at some point, making them play worse than they actually are, so you could maybe accelerate things by getting rid of Petrino or getting rid of Pittman. But listen, when you get the power on a coup, the last thing you do is hand it back. So I have no doubt that he's going to be here. Wall of Promises me right here. And we're going to deal with the Wall of Promises. We have some updates to make on this thing. But I'm going to put this up there right now. Signed in my own blood today. The head coach, what it says on the if you're not on the radio listening, in game 1 of the 2026 season, the head football coach will be Robert Francois Petrino. That's how confident I am about this. This coaching search is a total sham. It is an illusion. Any hot board, any rumor, any candidate, it's all fake. All of it. It's all an illusion. The guy that's going to be the head coach is already the head coach. There you go.
Can I say something without anybody coming at me?
Sure.
And I'm just pointing out facts and something that I saw. In the last 3 second halves against Mississippi, against Memphis, and against Notre Dame, your new interim head coach has put up 10 points. 10 points.
I believe he was tanking on purpose to get Pittman
fired. You think he sandbagged?
Yes, I do.
I saw the word sandbag this morning, and it would be hard to refute that, given that you put up 28 against Mississippi in the first half, 28 against Memphis.
Right.
Saturday was just, you were outclassed.
Fellas.
10 points in the last 3 games in the second half. You're either getting out-coached or out-schemed. One of the two's happening.
Fellas, 11 minutes on the Gruden test.
Oh, yeah, I took the under on that.
I lost that bet, too.
I had 15.
You had 15? What did you have?
I said it would be before. You said 35. I'm like, it would be
I said
way
35.
before that.
Yeah. All right, I think Bill wins then. You had 15. It's 11 after the hour, and we got our first Gruden text. All right, there you go. All right. Yes, the offense has been bad.
Why would anyone want John Gruden? I just don't know. Other than you know who he is and you like his TV show, The guy was a 500 coach in the NFL.
That's it.
I'd like to point out he won the Super Bowl 23 years ago.
Why do people want Petrino? Because they know who he is. He's familiar. He's got a recognizable face. That's why. People don't like to think too hard. It's why these articles with like coaches like hot, who are candidates. It's why these things are so popular when these different media outlets put them out, because people want it all distilled down into one simple list that they can read. They don't want to go hunting around looking at resumes and all this stuff. They want it in the path of least resistance. And the path of least resistance is, I know Gruden. I've seen that guy. He's funny. All right, I like him. It would be along going the Dion route, I think, if Arkansas did that. You're getting a celebrity coach, and you'll probably raise a lot of money and get a lot of fame, but will you get a lot of results? No. You won't. But you'll be famous.
Oh, yeah. No, you'll be it'll be the Dion effect.
My experience with Razorback fans is time after time after time, again and again and again, they would rather be famous than good. So that's what the appeal is there with John Gruden.
Let me ask you this. I'll ask both of you this. Hi, Bill. Is Arkansas the worst program in the SEC?
Absolutely.
Right? Bill?
Matt Jones said it today. I agree with him.
I'm asking you.
Man,
I'll take that as a yes.
Yes, they are.
That's a yes.
If
you can't go no off the bat.
Because I'm having to think about
it.
But
here's my point: is Arkansas in? Should they be last? I mean, Vanderbilt should be last, right?
Generally, that's how it's been.
With Kentucky a close second, and then then we can have the discussion. Just the way the way it is just sank to the bottom is just incredible to me.
Yeah. Well, I keep seeing this sentiment. Pittman saved them when Chad Morris ran the program into the ground. There's an argument made that Pittman put the program right back in the ground. If they don't win a league game this year, you're right back where you were in 2018. You have not gone anywhere than where you were. So Pittman didn't even move the thing forward. He didn't leave it better than he found it if they don't win a league game this year.
But now look at the schedule and talk me through that.
Okay, so we're going to get to the FPI. The FPI has them favored in one game the rest of the way.
Mississippi
State.
Yeah,
and I believe by the time they get to that game, they will be underdogs.
Yeah, you just don't know week to week who's hurt and all that stuff. And I don't know. I think that I could see them winning a couple more games, honestly, just because of Bobby Petrino put the fear in these people, and they'll all be walking around on eggshells, nervous all the time, and on that razor's edge. It's going to be a total. Here's the thing too. It's going to be a totally different culture in that building. They just went from laissez-faire to a military state in terms of the culture over there, because Pittman lets everybody do whatever they want, and Petrino is the 180-degree opposite of that.
Yep,
180. There are memos on what time to get dressed. The whole thing. It is a totally different deal that they're getting into, and we'll see how many people stick around for that. I don't know. I do not know.
I found, and I listened to bits and pieces of the press conference. I heard enough to kind of get the tenor of it. I don't need to go all the way in the weeds on it, but this was pre-planned. I mean, I don't know how far in advance this was pre-planned, but if Sam ever stumbled, Petrino was going to take over, and I think we were at that point.
There's an argument to be made that if you look at the engineered campaign over the last week, there's a funny video that comes out with the clean house, with the full house video. There's one coach not in it. It's Bobby Petrino. And if you just look at the general sentiment of the narrative that's been established over the last 2 weeks, Pittman was totally hung out to dry here. Not that he didn't deserve it, but and then yesterday,
within an hour,
they already have a T-shirt ready.
Not win for Arkansas.
Win for Bobby.
Win for Bobby. Like, it's all about him.
Like, this thing has been very carefully orchestrated. We don't even know how.
I wouldn't say carefully.
Well, it's been very
orchestrated, but it hadn't been carefully.
And this guy has been hung out to dry. His own AD said he didn't have enough resources to do the job. Then how can you justify firing him? I mean, honestly. But whatever. It's done now, and Bobby Petrino is going to be the next head coach of the Razorbacks, in my opinion, until he screws that up.
Unless Lashley decides, because you can't say, well, Rhett wants to come, let's keep Petrino. That's probably the only argument that you can make, unless somebody falls in your lap. There are more attractive jobs that are available.
I'm basing this on the fact that I don't believe Lashley's going to take this job.
I don't either.
That's what I'm basing it on.
And this is
He's been to the playoff once.
But this is the hardest part to have. And I do this, when my school searches for a coach. Why would they leave where they are to come here? Well, it's my school. SMU's in a better position today to compete in the playoff or for a playoff spot than Arkansas is. Okay. Yes, it's an SEC job, but I think what we may have to start coming to reality or coming to grips with is this could be a job killer. If you get, your hot young coach that's on the rise comes here and just gets his teeth kicked in.
Right.
This is not, climbing this ladder is not going to be easy. And it does require somebody who has a little bit of program building experience. Petrino fits that bill, except he's a psychopath. He's just not a good dude. He just isn't. And
I've been wrestling with this as well because obviously that's true. But you know what? I look around college football. I look around these United States, and I see nobody giving a crap about anything anymore. So I'm in for it. Whatever. Let's go. If we want to get in the mud, let's get in the mud. Let's go. If we're gonna color if we're gonna be in that third lane of questionable ethics and moral, let's go for it. Because you know what? The bottom line is this. No one really cares how you behave in college football. You know what they care about? Did you win the game or did you lose the game? And whatever you're doing in your private life, who cares? Nobody cares. It's all about winning. That's what it is all about. The main thing is the main thing. And so whatever they got to do, whatever happens, I don't care. I don't want no choir boy coaching a football team. It doesn't matter to me anymore. I thought about that too. I'm like, yeah, he's a sketchy individual. But you know what? This sport is littered with sketchy individuals.
Rhett is a good dude, and he's winning.
Yeah.
It can be done.
Right.
You just don't. I don't know. Again, I will respectfully disagree with anybody that thinks this is the guy to pull you out of this. I don't know. He was 18-15 at Missouri State. He wasn't setting the world on fire.
No. I think the die's been cast here. When you overthrow the government, the last thing you're going to do is give it back to them, and that's what Bobby Petrino did here.
Buy your T-shirts. Win for Bobby.
That's right. Get those T-shirts
go buy
in
it for $29.99.
Right. We'll get those. We'll get those in here.
I need one
along with our Natty State Sports T-shirt. We'll be right back here on Ruscin and Zach. There we are.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Man, this takes me back to the 2000s.
All your Y2K favorites are back for only $3 or less. Only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
You don't always win your first bet. That's why MyBookie has you covered. Use our code HOGS, H-O-G-S, and your first bet up to $500 is fully covered. If your pick doesn't hit, you get it right back with our Bet Back bonus. Go to mybookie.ag and use the code HOGS to claim your Bet Back bonus. MyBookie's where bettors win together because bragging's good, but cashing in is better. And your first bet is fully covered. Use our code HOGS.
Must opt in during the bet to use the Bet Back bonus.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. You yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
Neil Young is getting old, searching for a heart of gold. His only number one song is the number one thing most people get wrong. We tend to think we're as good as gold, but in Jeremiah 17:9 it's told, the human heart is desperately wicked right from the start. The Holy Spirit will rip you apart, but then give you a new heart. Mine for the treasure of Jesus written in the scrolls. Otherwise, you're chasing fool's gold. I'm Pastor Heath from Woodland. Read about it.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
Digest top fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we are as golf as it gets.
At Mach 1, being in the financial services sector, to me, integrity is, could be considered one of the most valuable, integral parts of who we are, because in this business, trust is everything.
Find an advisor who's invested in you at Mach1FG.com. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
WT Equipment and Wood Power Sports is hosting Fall on the Lot, a huge customer appreciation and community event, and Halftime will preview the activities. Hey, it's Phil Elson. Join Matt Jones and me for Halftime live from the Wood Power Sports location in Springdale on Friday, October 3rd. We'll look ahead to the festivities the next day and tell you how you can enter to win a Seaports 400 four-wheeler. Plus, we'll talk football and much more. Halftime live, Wood Power Sports in Springdale, Friday, October 3rd with ESPN Arkansas.
ESPN 99.5.
We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
I have waited a lifetime for this moment. A lifetime.
And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre Dame. And there's a magic inside of the name. Here come the Irish of Notre
Here it is, brought to you by the Good Chair because I didn't have anywhere to sit. Exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell our good friend Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated? Eric, outlined against a crystal blue September sky, the Four Horsemen rode again. In dramatic lore, they are known as famine, pestilence, destruction, and death. They are only aliases, though. Their real names, Price, Love, Carr, and Freeman. They formed the crest of a South Bend cyclone before which the Fighting Irish ran over the Razorbacks 56-13 in front of 75,000 disappointed Hog fans.
Not at the end, they were 75,000.
And I was going to say, you're so welcome for the two of us keeping our mouths shut for the last 45 seconds.
I love quoting Grantland Rice.
That's sports writing.
That's how they used to do it. That's how the real writers did it. Arkansas dismissed head coach Sam Pittman after Saturday's 56-13 drubbing by Notre How many wins do you expect the rest of the season? 0, 1-2, 3-4, 5-7.
I'll say maybe 1-2.
62.9% of you said 1-2.
Yeah.
Good answer.
They'll sneak one in.
With all the other coaches out there, Bobby Petrino, yes or no?
I say no.
80.2% of you said no. Is Razorback football in a better place than it was in 2019 when Chad Morris was let go? Yes or no?
Not familiar enough, but the way you guys talk, I'm going to say no.
81.3% of you said yes.
Yeah, I keep hearing this, and I'm like, what evidence do we have that this is that he's found left?
He's actually won league games, and it is better. It's not by much, but it is better. Bill, is a key to a bathroom a can opener?
It's good.
Well, I mean, which can are we talking about?
Look. Stop asking questions. These are don't over.
No, but it's context.
Don't overthink.
Okay, the answer is yes.
All right, 74% of you said yes, and those are your Ruskin and Zach Expos. Please don't overthink the poll questions. I don't overthink them. I don't know why you would. Those are your Ruskin and Zach Expos. Everybody, get out there and grab it. Oh, and they kept coming and kept coming and kept coming.
Man,
what?
There's a lot to examine here. One. How Travis Williams had it and lost it all so quickly is, boy, I mean, this guy was the belle of the ball a year ago.
He was.
He shut down that Iamaleava kid who turns out is not any good.
No, he sucks.
And that's why they shut him down, because he stinks. And then, man, today he shows up at work and is told,
key card doesn't work.
Get the heck out of here.
Well,
wow.
Look, this is Petrino in a nutshell. He's going to get rid of the people he doesn't like. You know, he's trying to reset the culture. He's an interim head coach. An interim head coach doesn't come in and blow everybody out.
He's an interim head coach with an inside track.
Right.
He is doing whatever happens on the field is kind of irrelevant because he's positioning himself to be the insider.
Said that. Wins and losses don't matter.
Right.
So we're setting the stage for him to be named the head coach.
This whole coaching search is a sham.
Unless
read all the articles you want, they don't matter.
Unless Lashley says yes, at which point you would have to take Rhett Lashley.
I don't know.
You'd have to. You would have to, because first of all, the donors are running this. Juracek can put up anybody they want. Lashley is the guy that the donors want, and I don't blame him. I mean, but I think we're connecting dots. Like Rhett hasn't coached here in a while. He hadn't been here in a while. He's in one of the most fertile recruiting places in the country. He lives in one of the best zip codes in the country. He coaches at a school that's got unlimited funds. I don't know what the allure of coming back here, especially in the prime of your career, is to try and pull this thing out of the ditch. Yes, if you did, you're a hero, but there are easier paths to the national title than coming through here.
You know a thing Hunter deserves to be criticized for that I haven't heard very much of? This should have been done in the last offseason. And then you'd be, 5 games into a new era, and you wouldn't have to be blowing everything up into the in the first bye week. They should have let Pittman go last year. Everyone knew it. Everyone knew it was going nowhere. And for whatever reason, they stuck it out. It's never a good idea to stick it out in these situations. When you know it's over, pull the plug and move on. And they didn't do that last year. And that's one of the things that he should be criticized for, that he is not being criticized for, is this should have been done 9 months ago.
Here's another train of
be stable now.
But here's another train of thought. If you didn't have everything in order, you're not going to attract a new coach anyway. But remember, when you go to Brett Lashley or coach whoever, you better have a plan in place. They're not coming to you going, "Hey, I want the job." You're going to them saying, "This is what our plan is." The top guys. You can throw out all of the names you want. And what do I always say during coaching searches? Cross off the first 5 names you hear. Then
that would get rid of Lashley and Dan Mullen.
Thank you. Then cross off the next 5.
Right.
Your search starts at 11.
Right.
1 through 10 are wishes and hopes.
Here's the thing that we know about this. And again, we've done this. This will be the 10th time. That nobody knows anything until about a day before the press conference, and then we'll know the name, and it'll probably be someone obscure, not one of your mainline people that'll break the news. Wes Moore, great guy, he broke the Calipari thing. Nobody had that. Nope. Nobody knew that. He did. We can go through this charade or whatever, but it doesn't really matter because Petrino's going to be the coach. Yes, Bill.
Well, no, because Zach and I were talking about this yesterday, Friday. What does this do for the kids and the NIL thing? How does this decision now affect the rest of the season?
The way it's going to be spun is now that they're in the coaching search mode, there will be all of these donors lining up. All right, cool. Hunter, you said today, Pittman didn't have the resources to compete. Well, that's kind of Hunter's job, is to get Sam Pittman the resources to compete. I am going to be really interested to see how they spin this thing forward. Petrino's a huge distraction. Everybody loves it. Wins and losses don't matter. We're saying all the right things. Yep. Awesome. But at some point next season, they got to start winning games. And with the guy in charge, you've got to start winning games. He was 18-15 at Missouri State. He flamed out at Louisville, and now he's back as the savior of all of this. I don't get it. You've scored 10 points, and I'll keep going back to this. You've scored 10 points in the most crucial 6 quarters of the last 3 games. 3 losses. You put up 10 points in the second half. You can talk about Marcus Woodson and Travis Williams all day long. That guy's responsible too. His offense has been terrible in the second half.
Well, to pull the focus off of the coaching staff for a moment, none of these defensive players are any good.
Oh, God.
None of them are any good. You can coordinate all you want. They can't play. And none of these receivers that Arkansas has could get open at all. Not one time did anyone get open on a Saturday against Notre Dame. Not once. They can't get open. And that's not the best defense they're going to face. That's a bad defense that Notre Dame
put. It's not a bad defense. It's a mid defense without their best player. They didn't have their best player on Saturday. And here's another one. And I respectfully never comment on effort except Saturday.
I will be happy to comment on the effort on the final touchdown of the
Notre
half.
Dame media was calling Arkansas's defense Purdue in red. And then they retracted it, saying that was disrespectful to Purdue.
It is. It absolutely is.
The last play of the first half in which Jadarian Price took a simple swing pass, there is a freeze frame on Irish Illustrated of 7 guys within 6 feet of Jadarian Price. And one of them got a hand on him.
I believe he was cooked a week ago. And maybe he was cooked before the touchdown club deal. That's why Hunter did what he did, because he knew what was going to happen there. But that was it. Yeah. When that happened right before the half, you still have a faint pulse at that point. But when you just gave up like that, I mean, it's over. You can't. You don't get to keep your job when stuff like that happens. Period. All right, Joe in Ozarks on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Hello, Joe.
Hey, guys. An interesting idea that comes to my mind about the Petrino situation. Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with the movie The Apostle with Robert Duvall?
Vaguely.
Well, he was a preacher who would come into a real depressed area and just whip everybody up into a big frenzy, and a lot of great things would go on. But Duvall the Apostle was a flawed character. And eventually all of his flaws would come to head, and they would suddenly appear and just destroy everything around him. And the people would actually be in a worse situation than where they began. Guys, I'm afraid that's where we're headed if we're not real careful.
Yeah, that's the gravity of the situation here. Like they're everybody thought, well, no one could be worse than Bielema. Then they brought Chad Morris in here. Like there's no guarantees of anything, especially with this AD allegedly in charge. And there's some debate on how much of that is actually going on here. But I mean, I don't know. I believe any kind of coaching search. We're just farting in the wind. Like, it doesn't matter. This guy has the power, Bobby Petrino. He's not letting go. They're going to have to drag him out of that building.
Yeah,
like they did the last time. When they fired him the last time, they had to drag him out of the place.
Did you find it odd in the statement that, okay, we're letting Sam Pittman go. Here's all the parameters of all this. And then they felt it necessary, as if they were sending up a trial balloon, to mention that Bobby Petrino wanted the job.
Yep, that's right.
I mean, they are literally indoctrinating you into this Petrino groupthink.
Yes,
they put out the Edge puts out the T-shirt that says "Win for Bobby." You're like, my God, the body's not even cold yet.
Yes, no, this is completely been orchestrated.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's right. And when Frank Fletcher went on the radio last week, he was lying through his teeth.
He was
lying through his teeth. Bobby hadn't made any calls. Bull crap. He was lying through his teeth. Nothing these people do is not carefully orchestrated and calculated. I mean, Bobby's been trying to. When Bobby got this job, when he showed up at that Duke game, November 29th, 2023, the look on the face was Petrino sitting on the right, bleep-eating grin. Pittman sitting on the left going, what's going on? Huh? What? He knew then. He knew that this was not going to be that difficult of an assignment to topple this regime, and he did. And he's not letting go of the power, man.
Colton pointing out this is the first time the Edge has actually done anything timely.
That is true. That's also true.
Well done,
That's
boys.
also true. Juwan is on the, we got to go to break. Sorry, Juwan. Hang on. We'll get to you, all right? I want to run you into the commercials. We'll be right back here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Sam Pittman fired. Bobby Petrino. Hell, make him coach for life. Let's give out a lifetime contract. Why not? Let's do it. And, there you go. Okay. And the defensive staff has been canned, too.
Yeah, boy.
For the most part.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's right. We got, I don't know, 7 practices to put a new defense in?
That'll
Really?
work.
Yeah. Yeah, I know people think that this is a 24/7 deal. There are still limits, allegedly, on how long you can coach the players each week. So this is going to be
interesting.
Very
They're never boring.
They are
I'll
never
give them
boring.
That. They're never boring.
Larry Merchant said it about boxing. Theater of the unexpected. Theater of the unexpected applies to Razorback athletics, too. There's no doubt about it.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Game day just got tastier because game day is a honey baked day. Forget the stress and score big with tailgate packs ready for pickup in Fayetteville or Bentonville. Want to be the MVP of the party? Choose from the best ham in the world or best turkey in the world, piled high on sandwiches with chips and cookies. Or go all in with mouth-watering honey baked slider packs, ham and Swiss, garlic herb turkey and cheddar, or the new Tavern Club. Don't fumble your tailgate. Order now at honeybaked.com. and turn your game day into a touchdown of flavor.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda from Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's back to school season, and whether you're a student, a dad, or just tired of looking like summer break never ended, we've got you covered. Come in for a sharp new cut, hot towel treatment, maybe even a wax for you woolly guys, and of course, a cold beer or root beer while you wait. Start the school season feeling fresh and looking sharp. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where the bell rings for great grooming. Walk-ins welcome or book ahead on Google, Facebook, or FantasySportsCuts.com. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Porsche Little Rock is Arkansas's only Porsche center and your destination for performance, luxury, and world-class service. Experience our popular line of SUVs with the Porsche Macan and Cayenne, both in stock and ready to deliver. Need service? We'll pick up and deliver your Porsche anywhere in the state and provide a loaner vehicle when available. Visit us today at 516 Colonel Glenn Plaza Loop or browse our inventory online at PorscheLittleRock.com.
House, shop every team in town.
Rally House is the place for hog fans to shop the most outrageous selection of Razorback merchandise. From game day gear to perfect gifts, Rally House locations carry thousands of styles for you to shop today. They have 2 locations in Fayetteville, as well as locations in Fort Smith, Rogers, and Conway, and are always available for you to shop the Razorbacks online at rallyhouse.com.
The voice of the Razorbacks is Chuck Barrett, and he chose McDonald Eye Associates for his recent cataract surgery.
I went to McDonald Eyes. I can see in a way I've not seen in a long time. And I'm looking forward to this football season because of that. Your eyes are a big deal. I don't care if you're a sports play-by-play guy or what you do. You have to have trust. My trust was developed because I knew they were listening to me.
For your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at mcdonaldeye.com.
Craving something mouth-watering? Get ready for a taste sensation at KDK's Chicken and Waffles, coming soon to 1772 North College Avenue in Fayetteville. But why wait? Visit the food trailer on Dixon Street today before or after the game. Join owner and former Razorback wide receiver Keith Kidd for his famous fried chicken, loaded waffle fries, and irresistible mac and cheese bowls. And the made-from-scratch peach cobbler. KDK's Chicken and Waffles, where flavor meets tradition. Stop by the trailer today on Dixon Street and taste the magic today.
Who wants to get outfitted by Alumni Hall in all new officially licensed Arkansas Razorback gear? I know you do, right? Alumni Hall is going to hook one lucky winner up with $250 worth of officially licensed Arkansas Razorback gear so that they are game ready. Here's how you enter. Go to Alumni Hall in College Marketplace, find Alumni Hall Arkansas on your favorite social media platform, or enter at alumnihall.com. Your ultimate Razorback shopping experience is at Alumni Hall. May the best fan win.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888 Sparky.
Fall is here, and it's the perfect time to upgrade your mower with a Hustler from WT Equipment. Hustler mowers are built tough, cut cleaner, and make yard work faster and easy. Right now, WT Equipment has great deals on Hustler Zero Turn, so you can get professional results without the hassle. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment location today and see why Hustler is the mower of choice for homeowners and pros alike. Go by and see them at WT Equipment or find them online at WTEquip.com.
Hi, everyone. I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. First day of the work week, and we get to enjoy sunshine. It certainly will be warm to the afternoon. The high today in northwest Arkansas will be 83 degrees. We'll have beautiful clear skies tonight and a low of 60. More clouds tomorrow for Tuesday, a little cooler with a high of 81. And then Wednesday, mostly sunny skies will pop that temperature back up to 83 degrees. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Okay, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. Forest City Joe is up next. Hi, Joe. Okay, we're back here
Joe.
on ESPN Arkansas. Okay, you got it. Hit That Line Now. That is me, isn't it? You got to listen on the phone, Joe. A veteran like you should know these sorts of things here. Let's try Jawan here because we didn't get to him before the break. Yes, Jawan.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
Man, I'm just chiming in on this coaching search, man. I don't want Bobby Petrino as our coach. I heard you guys saying earlier. Yeah, I agree with y'all. The game is completely passed him by. He flamed out at Louisville, Missouri State, never got them going. Went over to Texas A&M. He couldn't get that offense going. And they have a lot better players than what Arkansas has. I honestly think, fellas, we're seeing the death of Arkansas football. There's no coach who can come in here and turn this thing around at all. whenever Coach Pittman took over, we were winless in the SEC. And I called in earlier this afternoon at halftime, and I was telling this dude, like, we're the new Vanderbilt. What Vanderbilt used to be is what Arkansas is. Right now, Vanderbilt's 5-0. They beat Alabama last year. Those are things we haven't done in years. Years. What makes you think that there's any coach who can come in here and just turn something like that around? We haven't beaten Missouri in years. In years. A&M, same deal. So I just think this is a dead program. We've had other programs come up. Missouri is on a whole nother trajectory. Mississippi's on a whole nother trajectory. Hell, Tulane's on another trajectory that Arkansas isn't on. They have a chance to make the playoffs every year. Same with Memphis. So why would you go be a Razorback? Sell me on this program right now. Please, anyone.
Okay. Joanne, thank you for your thoughts.
It's not dead. But there needs to be some reestablishment with the program's roots. This program has gotten completely away from recruiting this region. Got, kids within a 4-hour drive. There are a lot of good ones that can play, and I'm not saying these are the guys. These are not top-end guys, but this is the basis of your program. This staff has zero relationship with any high school coach in the state.
Kane Archer hadn't heard from this staff in a year and a half.
Except for the analyst that Bobby hired, and his son plays across the street. That's about the only connection you have at this point. There are a lot of good kids that have gotten out of this state, guys that could have helped you. Guys that could have, I'm not saying they would have been, all SEC type performers, but they would have been rotation guys, including the Big Ten freshman of the week, Drake Lindsay up in Minnesota. To turn your back on players like that, to me was a problem when I heard about it, and it's clearly borne itself out. They are talent deficient. They have to get better. And the easiest way to do it is the kids in your backyard. The good ones in your backyard, you need to get them, and you need to keep them.
Let's see here. Forest City Joe, let's try this again. Joe, are you there?
Gentlemen, I'm here.
Okay.
Eric, Zach, it finally happened.
Good.
But I just want to say from the jump of my call, I disagree with both of you.
Okay.
Both of you said this should have happened last year. You're wrong. It should have happened at the end of 2023 when they lost to a 7-3 at home in one of the worst games in the history of the program to a Mississippi State program that hadn't won a game and fired their coach after 1 year. You lost at home 7-3. Then to top that off, you lost 41-14 to Auburn and 41-10 to Missouri. Those are your last three games. Sam Pittman should have been shown the door right then, which tells you all you need to know about the guy that's the biggest problem with this program right now when it's coming to football, and that's Mr. Hunter Yurchek. I want you guys, I want to wrap it up here, but I want to be on here to respond to you guys. I want you guys to explain to me why Hunter Yurchek still should have his job.
I can tell you what the argument is, but not that I agree with it. I'm just telling you what the argument is that the other sports on campus are doing okay.
Yeah, I don't think
I didn't say I agreed with it. I just said that's the argument.
All about football. When are people going to get it? Football pays the bills. I don't care what anyone says. This is a passionate football state. Football's first. I love basketball. I love the Nolan years. I love what we got going in basketball now. I love the Eddie Sutton year. Football drives Razorback athletics, folks. And I'm just telling you, and I want to hear Derek response before I respond. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Zach, but you set me off there.
Well, I agree with you, but I believe the situation is such where obviously there are people on the board that still have Hunter Yurchek's back. I mean, the way they were playing kissy face with one another at the board meeting on Friday was particularly disgusting. So that's why he's still there, is because he's got the support of the board. I believe he should not be allowed to hire another coach. What?
Those members of the board and Dr. Charles Robinson, if he's going along with this, they all need to be removed.
Okay.
Because that tells me they don't give a you know what about football. They're not fully invested in football. You're in the best league in the country, and now you're the worst team in the country. I grew up. Vanderbilt was a punchline. Now Vanderbilt's so much better than you. And let me tell you this. Arkansas' downfall in football started when they started hiring bad coaches. When they had Frank Broyles. When they had Lou Holtz. when they had Kenny Hatfield, even when they had a decent coach like Houston Nutt and a coach like Petrino, they won games. They never won this bad. They might have had a bad year. Bobby Petrino's first year, he won only 5 games.
Right.
His second year, he won 8 games. His third year, he won 10 games. His fourth year, he won 11 games. And he went 6-2 in the SEC both those years. And we're sitting here talking about we're the worst team in the SEC. And yes, I said straight up, Sam Pittman was better than Chad Morris. Hell, my teenage nephew was better than Chad Morris. Chad Morris was absolutely horrible. But so he was better than Chad Morris. The fact of the matter is, the program, like you said earlier, Derek could be argued, is back in the ditch where it was. So in 6 years, and this is going on the 6th year. And this thing, the end of Sam Pittman should not, what I'm telling you guys, should not have been this Notre Dame game. The end of Sam Pittman should have been at the end of the 2023 season. Now, tell me how I'm wrong.
No, I mean, I think you got a great point there. We got to move along, Joe. We're up against it here, but I appreciate the phone call.
I don't think you had the mechanism in place to remove him at the end of the
Well,
year.
we knew the beginning of the end was when was after the 2023 season when they hired Bobby Petrino, because you knew he was not coming here to just be a loyal assistant, to be a faithful a servant to the head
He
coach,
wasn't a soldier.
and a foot soldier. That was all bullcrap manufactured by a lapdog media around here. That again was wrong once again about all this. Oh, well, he's a changed man. He's a grandpa now. He's the same guy. Guys like him don't change. They either stay sharp or get sloppy. They don't change. He hasn't changed. And listen, I don't care about all that stuff because he's gonna the point of all this is winning football games. Whatever it is. At the height of his powers in Alabama, Nick Saban could have been caught with a dead girl or a live boy, and they wouldn't have mattered because they were winning national championships. So none of that matters. It does not matter at all.
No, it does
in
not.
college football. Nothing matters except winning games. All right. We'll be back here, ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether you're craving something cheesy, saucy, or crunchy, Taco Bell has got you covered. All right. We've got to update the Wall of Promises.
Yeah, we need to talk about that. I'm excited about this.
I am too. This has been a long time coming. Busy day. Ruscin and Zach, ESPN Arkansas. Stay where you are.
This is Una Lee in the 4029 newsroom with the top headlines. We're expecting to hear from Razorbacks football interim head coach Bobby Petrino and the athletic director Hunter Yurachek after Sam Pittman was fired. This was Pittman's 6th season at the helm of the Hogs. This comes after the Hogs lost to Notre Dame in Fayetteville 56-13 for the team's 3rd straight loss. Hogs are back in action on October 11th with take on the Tennessee Volunteers. Democratic and Republican congressional leaders are heading to the White House for a meeting with President Donald Trump today. This as a government shutdown looms. And police say 4 people are dead and 8 more are hurt after a shooting and fire at a Michigan church. And weather-wise, Monday should be sunny and warm, and it's National Coffee Day today. Tune into 4029 News Sunrise, and we'll tell you where to save on your morning cup of coffee. I'm Una Lee.
Kick off your weekend with the Morning Rush live at WT Equipment in Springdale. Friday, October 3rd from 9 to 11. Come back Saturday for the big event. It's the Fall on the Lot, brought to you by WT Equipment and Wood Power Sports. Stop by Saturday from noon to 4 for free burgers and hot dogs off the grill, games and activities for the whole family, and your chance to win a brand new ATV. Just bring a canned good or non-perishable food item for Feed 479. Each donation is an entry to win. Don't miss it. The Morning Rush live this Friday and Fall on the Lot Saturday. Only at WT Equipment and Wood Power Sports in Springdale.
He's a world arm wrestling champion, Michael Todd.
I'm globally known as Monster Michael Todd. I'm 52 years old. I've won 23 world titles and 36 national titles.
This tough guy never backs down, but a horrible bicep injury almost ended his career. Enter QC Kinetics and life-changing regenerative treatments.
Most people thinking that I'd never be able to compete again. Within 8 months, I became number 5 overall in the world. Now I'm marching towards that number 1 spot.
So how did he do it?
I'm a big regenerative medicine kind of guy. Once I found out about QC Kinetics, I wanted to try their protocol.
Those treatments use a patient's own orthobiologics concentrated and placed into the troubled area to help heal and restore the damage. No scalpels or harmful meds, just long-term relief.
QC Kinetics definitely have helped me be able to live this dream and be able to do what I want to do and continue to do it for a lot more years.
When the others say, time for surgery, you're finished. Not so fast. Call QC Kinetics. The consultation's totally free.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And they're right.
This is Thomas Cole at Walker Brothers Menswear in Fayetteville and Rogers. We know showing up matters. Whether it's game day, a big meeting, or a night out, how you present yourself says everything. That's why we handpick exceptional clothing with service you can trust to help you look and feel your absolute best.
Walker Brothers, your life, your style, your store.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
You'll find the happiest of happy hours at Cassano's Chicago-style pizza. Monday through Friday from 3 to 7. $1 off crafts, wine, and well drinks. And don't miss Cassano's happiest hour from 5 to 6 with $1.50 short domestics and $3 tall domestics. Plus, enjoy $15 domestic buckets all day, every day. It's the perfect spot to catch all your favorite teams on the big screen. Or let Cassano's cater your next tailgate or event. Go to Cassano'sPizza.com and find your nearest location. Cassano's Chicago-style pizza, where every hour feels like the happiest hour.
Fumbled by a flood, blindsided by a fire, tackled by mold? Don't sweat it. Call the pros at Rainbow Restoration. From water damage and fire and smoke restoration to mold remediation and odor removal, they've got your back. One call takes care of it all for all of Northwest Arkansas. They clean up the mess and build it back better than it was before. Call 479-900-9392. Now that's 479-900-9392. Rainbow Restoration. We restore, you recover.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs, with 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands. The Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you, from pickup and delivery to service after the sale. Plus our famous, huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
Okay, we are back here. We got to update the wall of promises.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
We got to do that. We've got Bum of the Week coming up at 5 o'clock.
Very excited about that.
That one kind
A
of
lot of candidates for that one.
lots of candidates. So it kind of writes itself today, I suppose.
Can I
In a lot of
randomly
ways.
say something?
Could we stop you?
We're not going to be able to stop you. So,
So, yeah,
sure, go
fire
ahead.
away.
Derek, you're having a really good hair day.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a very, 1930s barbershop
I'm on
quartet.
the,
really good hair day.
I'm on the Larry King plan. You know, Larry King gets his hair styled every day.
Uh-huh.
I actually got it styled today. I'm not doing it
By
every
who?
day. By one of the people at the place that I went to. Huh.
So I did notice a difference.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
me.
I mean, like if you put on one of those barbershop shirts and, like one of those
straw hats.
Yeah, I think we got something here.
Hello, my Valentine.
Very nice.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. 877-377-6963. I'll mess it up tomorrow, and it'll look at its normal terrible self.
You look like the villain from The Incredibles.
Yes. Gru?
No, the other one.
Gru?
No, the Incredible.
I've got a watercolor from a wedding where I look like who's the guy? Blake Shelton. I look like Blake Shelton.
Right.
Yeah.
Watercolors at weddings. That's a thing now, right?
Yeah. I got two of them.
Yeah, I do.
Two
I have
weddings.
one. I have one.
Yeah.
From your wedding.
That's right. Yeah. We
All right, let's
started
update the Wall of Promises. Do we need update Wall of Promises music?
I mean, if
'Cause
you got it handy,
I
we'll
don't.
take it.
But you know what? I can figure something out. Let's go with.
Okay. All right. Which one do we start with? Okay, Zachary.
Yes, sir. Let's start with
From April.
Okay, go ahead.
From April 8th.
April 8th of this year.
Yes. Arkansas will lose Notre Dame, Arkansas State, or Memphis 2 out of 3.
That is correct. That is 1,000% correct. All right, I'm excited about that.
I lost the card.
Yeah, well, you lost the dog.
I lost the dog. Sorry about
Okay.
that. Okay, that is
That is now a fact.
That is a fact. Okay, what else do we have?
Let's go one below that. Yeah, right there.
Sam will never make the CFP. There we go.
That is a fact.
There's another one.
Yep.
For the Wall of Facts.
Boy, big day.
Okay.
Big day.
All right, a third one here. From Caleb in Fort Smith.
Yep.
Would you like to read this one? I know it gives you
Now, is there a date on that one? I don't know if there is or not.
last December 10th of last year.
December 10th of 2024. Caleb in Fort Smith texted in and said, if Notre Dame beats Arkansas, he will homie hop to the Irish.
That's right.
I have it written down and dated, and that is now a fact.
There it is.
I love this.
Right.
Now, here's one.
Ding him.
Here's one, and we need a group vote on this.
Okay, all right.
Yurachek will not hire the next football coach.
Well, he didn't hire this one. Frank Fletcher did. So,
well, technically speaking, now we're not dealing in interims. I'm going to call that a fact.
Okay.
No, I'm going to, you know what?
You're going to hold out on that one?
Yurachek's going to be home by himself for Christmas.
So he's not hiring the coach.
Okay.
All right. You think he will hire the coach?
No. I absolutely don't.
Okay, then y'all agree.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so
We just said it differently.
okay. I've said it, so I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
It's so. But I don't think we can remove that one today.
Okay,
we don't know who the next permanent coach is yet. When they get the next permanent coach, we'll evaluate and see where things sit.
Good to know.
All right. Okay.
Dan in Mount Ida is riding the Irish bus today. Welcome aboard.
Okay. All right. Just so incredibly well coached. They don't make any mistakes. They don't beat themselves. They just go out there and do what they do, and then that's the end of it.
Look, the two teams they
it's
played
boring,
in weeks
honestly.
1 and 2 were really good, and Notre Dame was not ready physically for those two, but they've gotten better as the weeks have progressed. CJ Carr, I told you before the game, this is the best quarterback you're going to see. 352 and 4 scores. I mean, I don't know what else. I don't know what else the guy can do. But they are. They're getting better, and Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price are amazing. The offensive line was really good, and they got after Taylon Green. And the one thing, I was looking it up today. When Taylon Green is under pressure, he's not very good. His grades are in the 40s and 50s, and he was under duress. Notre Dame hit him, and Boubacar Traore hit him several times. And hey Bobby, I hope you're listening. That asinine RPO you ran on 3rd and 20, where Boubacar Traore just blew it up. I mean, what the hell are you doing? Honestly. It was dumb. It was a stupid call. But Notre Dame was getting after them. And I told you that Corey Robinson was going to struggle, and Corey Robinson struggled. They couldn't handle them. And Notre Dame they weren't blitzing a ton. I think the blitz rate for the game was like around 41%, something like that. And it gets skewed because at the end of the game, they were just kind of playing zone. But here's the scary part. And I don't know that you fix this. In the fourth quarter, Kenny Minchie who I like a lot. He was in the competition with C.J. Carr in the preseason. They just ran a simple slot fade to a walk-on wide receiver who ran past the defensive back from Arkansas. They're the ones out there. And Notre Dame's fours ran right by him.
They're slow.
It was one of those moments where you're like, oh my God, this
fire
is
all the coaches you want. The defense is still slow. Mm-hmm. They're not getting faster in 12 days.
And
they're not.
And I just want to say this, and I am directing this at someone, but I'm not going to say them by name.
Okay. All right.
If you're going to promote the number of yards you have at halftime during your halftime report, and say, well, they're having a good game, and if they extrapolate that over 4 quarters, that's 414 yards. Here's the problem. Notre Dame had 420 at halftime. Okay, and I learned a phrase this weekend from a Notre Dame writer called empty yards. You can have all the yards you want. You'll score, it doesn't matter. You can go up and down the field all you want. Stop promoting how many yards you gain.
We are still determining the winner by points, not by yards.
Yes. 100% correct.
Still doing that.
Yards don't matter unless points are attached to them.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Amen. I'll be like the board the other day with Hunter Yurchek. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. We all want to win games. All right. We're going to get some calls here.
Right,
as you can imagine, we have a few of them today. Big Mike has chimed in, and we're going to get to that. I'm getting texts here, just so y'all know, and I'm like tagging ones I want to keep that we're not going to get to today. So we're going to have a treasure trove of stuff to get us through here, if not today, tomorrow, or the rest of the week. We're going to go to Hatcher right now. Hi, Hatcher. Good afternoon.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
Zach, I have a couple of questions for you. How do you think Bobby Petrino is going to fare taking over for Stan Pittman the rest of the season? And also, the Pittsburgh Steelers looked really awesome there in Dublin, Ireland. Can you tell me how do you think they're going to fare the rest of the season? And I'll hear y'all's comment. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I think Bobby Petrino's got an uphill battle because that roster's not very talented. Right. And they're going to face better defenses than they saw on Saturday. They won't face better offense, but they will face better defenses. That is good. If they suddenly start scoring points in the second half against teams, we got to ask some questions. As far as the Steelers go, 9-8? That's what Tomlin does. 9-8, 10-7. That sounds about right. Yes, you're a Tomlin guy.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, they'll be. The Vikings are kind of a mess right now. They got like 3 backup offensive linemen up there. They obviously don't have J.J. McCarthy, who I don't know if he can play, but we know Carson Wentz certainly can't. Mm-hmm. So that's a whole. That's a whole.
I wish
mess
I'd known
there.
that prior to
whole hot mess express there, Minnesota.
A couple of shekels there on the Vikings yesterday.
You bet on the Vikings?
I don't know. What I was thinking. It was early. It was Dublin. Guinness was flowing. I don't know. I had a terrible early window in the NFL yesterday.
Yeah,
made up for it, but I had a terrible early window.
I didn't bet. I haven't bet the NFL again.
I had a great Saturday though.
Shout
out to Bielema for beating SC. Thank you. Big fan.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And God bless Iowa.
Hey,
you know what?
Children of the corn.
+9, take them all day long.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Signetti ain't that great.
Yeah.
You don't just roll into Ames. No, that's not Ames. It's Iowa City.
It's Iowa City. That's right. Yes, that's right. All right. John in Little Rock. Yes, John.
Howdy. Listen, first of all, I think everybody needs to take a breath and realize that we're only 50 points away from being 5-0.
Oh, yes, I'll pass that along to the pregame show.
There is
Thank you, Rick.
a lot to look forward to. The damnedest thing of everything that's happened so far is that we're still in, contention for the league title.
Right.
That should end pretty quickly, right?
They have not been mathematically eliminated. That's true.
But we're not eliminated. Look, the Petrino thing, yeah, I agree. As soon as I saw that picture at the Duke game, I was like, well, there it is, right?
And we all knew. Yep.
For everybody who is really excited about having Petrino back, a couple of things. One, I'm going to read a couple of scores from his last year at Louisville.
Okay.
Wake Forest 56, Louisville 35.
Oh.
Clemson 77, Louisville 16.
Oh.
Syracuse 54, Louisville 23. North Carolina State 52, Louisville 10. Kentucky 56, Louisville 10. All right. I don't know about y'all, but that doesn't sound too good to me. Shows what happens when he doesn't have a quarterback, and God knows he doesn't have one right now necessarily. He might, we don't know. And then finally, the other thing about Petrino that's always bugged me is this. John L. Smith, we all know, was a clown. And for $800,000, I could have gotten as many wins as John L. Smith got that year.
Fair.
And I wouldn't have sounded like an idiot doing it. I would have actually represented the university better. What concerns me about that is that Petrino's gone, and the team, regardless if it's John L. Smith or not, the team immediately falls apart, which shows you that he controls things so tightly. Are there going to be players that come up and step up and be leaders in that organization, or is he going to have them just so scared that they're going to do what they're told to do, and that's it, right? Because, new Alabama coach whose name escapes me right now,
Kalen DeBoer.
Sure, yeah, has lost more than Saban has in the last few years, but has not lost that thing because the culture was built there. Petrino didn't build a culture. It folded like a house of cards as soon as he left Arkansas. Just completely imploded, and we've been chasing it ever since. And my fear is, I hope I'm wrong, but I mean, good Lord, I think anybody could see this coming a mile away, is that he's going to get the job. He's going to have a great year or two, and then we're going to be in the same position in year 3, but the only difference is he's not going to have a buyout or a contract structured like Pittman. It's going to be a hell of a lot harder pill to swallow. And also, this is my shocked voice that a car dealer was telling a lie on another radio station the other day. Frank Fletch, yes, I don't believe anything that comes out of a car dealer's mouth. So, this is, we're just set up for another 10 years. If they have Petrino come back and be coach, we're just go adopt another school to watch this football.
We'll see you in 2035.
2035 is what you're saying. If the meteor doesn't get us.
John, thank you. That's a good phone call. I appreciate that. Yeah. He's not. Well, like, how would you describe Petrino? Because he can
selfish.
He can
off-putting.
Okay. He can build
Outdated.
something up, but he does not leave things better than he finds them.
He peaked in 2015
Right.
when he had Lamar.
Well, he got the Heisman Trophy.
He got the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah,
I mean, that wasn't a great Louisville team, but he peaked with Lamar. And everything since then, look, I know guys, there are friends of mine, including Dow, will tell you that he's one of the best play callers that's ever done this.
Yeah.
The game has changed and evolved, and he's just a guy now. He's just a guy.
It's also changed in this element, in this way. And no matter what you think out there, whether you love him or hate him, and there's people on both sides. I understand that. But I don't think what I'm about to tell you is arguable. We've never seen him lead a P4 program in this environment.
No.
Where some of the players are making more than some of the coaches. So can you still be the dictator? Can you still be the drill sergeant
What did you say
in this day and age when some of the players are making more than some of the coaches?
What did you say an hour ago? He doesn't change. They don't change. They are the same person. They can put on a facade for so long, and then you become the person that we all remember.
Right.
He hasn't changed.
When things go bad, we find out who you really are.
I mean, he hasn't changed a bit.
Right.
And this was pre-planned. I have no doubt in my mind that this was pre-planned. And you know what? You got the power now. It's like becoming the boss. He got whacked. You're the boss. Now you've got to go and do something with it. We can talk about this all day long. You can fire anybody you want, but a week from Saturday, you're going to roll into Knoxville. And man, Heupel and that offense don't play.
Right.
That is a high-powered offense, and they got dudes on defense too.
Like, I do not know what to expect here because he's never done it in this college football environment. He's done it, but not in this environment where, it's all about holding down the players and they don't have any rights. Well, now the players have plenty of rights, and they can go, for the next 30 days and go wherever they want.
They can.
So And again, some of them are making more than some people on your staff in terms of payment each year. So it's different now.
And Mike and Bentonville's texting. Bobby's a guy seeking a final payday. He could give a bleep about Arkansas. He cares about negotiating a buyout. No. It's not about the money. He's got the money. That's not the issue. This is about ego.
Power.
And assuming the throne again. He's regained the crown that he thought was taken from him unjustly.
Right.
That's what this is about.
And to quote someone I know, I'm going to melt the tower down saying this until I don't have to say it anymore. This coaching search is a sham, 100%. We are going through the motions. We are any hot board, any article, any rumor, anything you read anywhere about this candidate or that candidate, I believe is nonsense. Because this guy, we're going to run through all this stuff for 3 months, and at the end they're going to say, you know what, you do it. And they're going to remove interim from Bobby Petrino's title. And he's going to be the next head coach. That's where we're going. We can either pretend and do this little dance.
Oh no, they're going to do the dance.
We're going to do this dance, or we can just call this.
They have to do the dance, but you've got Petrino in your back pocket, knowing that that's your Alamo, unless if Lashley says no or Saban goes, hey, you know what, I'll take that job. That's you've got him in your back pocket.
Right.
Always you got him on staff.
All right. One more here. Justin's on the phone here, and then we'll get to another break here. Hi, Justin.
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking the call. I was just going to say that the whole thing is a sham. And I remember listening to a guy about, I don't think, 6 years ago, and he said, we're not even supposed to be in the SEC, guys. Like, we're a riddle.
Okay, I'm having a hard time hearing, and we're having some of all the great days. We're having some phone problems here at the radio station, which is super. But
that's not on you.
That's not your fault, Justin. That's our fault because we have Soviet Union era equipment here that is not working today. So of all the days, super. The equipment worked like 9 months ago, and now it doesn't work anymore on the day we need it. Awesome.
John got through.
John got through. Yeah, it was touch and go there, but that one was really hard to listen to. All right, we'll be back here. 877-377-6963. Ruscin and Zach here, Lewis Automotive Group Hotline. Roback. Hey, got a new coach. You know what that means? You got to update your Razorback closet or our University of Arkansas game day collection at roback.com. Win for the new coach. They have hoodies, polos, and Q-zips at roback.com. Use code RUSH25 at checkout at roback.com and get 20% off your first order. RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with code RUSH25 at checkout. Roback, where action meets comfort.
The show the experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on hitthatline.com. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Man, this takes me back to the 2000s.
All your Y2K favorites are back for only $3 or less. Only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
You don't always win your first bet. That's why MyBookie has you covered. Use our code HOGS, H-O-G-S, and your first bet up to $500 is fully covered. If your pick doesn't hit, you get it right back with our Bet Back bonus. Go to mybookie.ag and use the code HOGS to claim your Bet Back bonus. MyBookie's where bettors win together, because bragging's good, but cashing in is better. And your first bet is fully covered. Use our code HOGS.
Must opt in during the bet to use the Bet Back bonus.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. You yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
Neil Young is getting old, searching for a heart of gold. His only number one song is the number one thing most people get wrong. We tend to think we're as good as gold, but in Jeremiah 17:9 it's told, the human heart is desperately wicked right from the start. The Holy Spirit will rip you apart, but then give you a new heart. Mine for the treasure of Jesus written in the scrolls. Otherwise, you're chasing fool's gold. I'm Pastor Heath from Woodland. Read about it.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the
A big meeting or a night out, how you present yourself says everything. That's why we handpick exceptional clothing with service you can trust to help you look and feel your absolute best.
Walker Brothers, your life, your style, your store.
Contractors, you've got jobs to win and customers to impress. That's why you choose Luxair HVAC systems, built for performance, efficiency, and reliability. And at J&B Supply, we've had your back since 1968. We're a local family-owned distributor that treats our customers like family too, with the products, expertise, and service you need to get the job done right. For over 50 years, HVAC and plumbing pros have trusted J&B Supply in Fort Smith, Springdale, and Bentonville. J&B Supply, where the professionals go.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Game day just got tastier because game day is a honey baked day. Forget the stress and score big with tailgate packs ready for pickup in Fayetteville or Bentonville. Want to be the MVP of the party? Choose from the best ham in the world or best turkey in the world, piled high on sandwiches with chips and cookies. Or go all in with mouth-watering honey baked slider packs, ham and Swiss, garlic herb turkey and cheddar, or the new Tavern Club. Don't fumble your tailgate. Order now at honeybaked.com. and turn your game day into a touchdown of flavor.
ESPN 99.5.
The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because there was nowhere to sit. I got the pleasure of sitting in the Good Chair out at the stadium shop.
I saw that.
Yes,
I was here.
I was. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Boy, that was early. I love hanging out with Robert because Robert has lots of opinions.
Oh
and
yeah,
I love listening. Robert and I have very. But boy, that was early.
Yeah.
Boy, that was early. You can get the Good Chair exclusively at said stadium shop. Stop by and tell our good friend Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in the Good Chair. Well, Arkansas dismissed head coach Sam Pittman after Saturday's 56-13 drubbing at the hands of those guys in Fayetteville. Petrino has been named the interim head coach.
I may flip to them. I may get a bit of the lurch. I've been convinced.
We win a lot. We win a lot.
You just don't make any dumb mistakes.
I'm going to tell you something in just a second.
Okay.
And
right.
Anyway, Petrino immediately fired Travis Williams, Marcus Woodson, and Deke Adams, eliminating his enemies as quickly as possible.
That's what you do when you take over the office.
First step in a coup.
That's
AD Henry Yurchek says a national search will begin for a new coach.
My ass
today.
Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
They may go on LinkedIn. I mean, that would technically be
that is a
national search.
Yeah, what is the bare minimum? That's a good question there.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you have to do?
Your Ruskin and Zach X polls brought to you by nobody in particular. How many wins do you expect the rest of the season? 63.5% of you say 1 to 2. I am hard-pressed to look at any game on that on the schedule with that roster and go, yeah, they should win that game.
It's very bleak right now.
They're going to have to run into one.
It's very bleak. They need a lot of help to win a game.
Is a key to the bathroom a can opener? 64.9% of you said yes. With all of the other coaches available in the world, Bobby Petrino, 80% of you said no. Is Razorback football in a better place than it was in 2019 when Chad Morris was let go? 82% of you said yes. Those are your Ruskin and Zach Expos brought to you by nobody. Here's the thing about, and take any top 25 team, most of the top 25. There's a lot of accountability. What we saw on Saturday would not happen unless the Titanic was sinking. This thing was on its way down. Mm-hmm. There were a couple of plays, and I'm not singling anybody out, but a defensive back on the first or the almost touchdown by Jadarian Price, the first one when he broke through and fell down at the 1 yard line. The defensive back took a terrible angle and just sort of, to use your phrase, escorted him to the 1 yard line.
They play in homecoming defense out there. They're just escorting people up and down the field.
And this is another one. And this is where I think Travis Williams had some issues. They're no longer his problems. The swing pass out to Jadarian or to J Love where he spun off the guy. Instead of going for the knockout, just bring him to the ground. It's a 1 yard gain. But you fundamentally wrong spot. You went for the knockout. And when you face a guy like that, an elite level running back, then they're going to shake you. On Love's third touchdown, a guy bounced off of him. J Love's a good player, but that's a tackle you have to make. And and there were members of the Arkansas media that were stunned at that throwback screen. Notre Dame's run that play like 20 times. All you had to do again is a little bit of research, and they run that play all the time.
People that cover Razorback football are not watching the parade. Notre Dame is in the parade. And when you cover Arkansas football, you're covering a team that's not in the college football parade. So you don't know what you don't know. Many times when you cover a game, you don't get to see any other games. It's one of the reasons I don't like going to games is because unless it's at 11 a.m., which this one was. By the way, since 2013.
Oh, boy. Hey, at least we don't have to answer the one-score question problem anymore.
11 and 29. They're 11 and 29 in 11 a.m. games since 2013.
I think Notre Dame's like 19 and 4 in 11 a.m. games, something like that.
But my point is when you go to a game, it's really hard to see other games. So you have an incredible vacuum of perspective on what college football at its highest level really is. If this was a night game, no one would have seen that covered Arkansas. This game would have seen the Penn State-Oregon game. So you have no idea. You just think, well, Big Ten, they're not any good. Well, those are, Oregon's pretty good. Penn State's not bad. All right. I mean, there's other teams out there. Georgia and Alabama night game. So it's really hard to keep. For the first, I don't know how many years I did this. I went to all the home games, and it's really hard to keep up with this sport when you were at a game.
But
it's hard.
When we talk to Hutch, you and I talk to Hutch quite a bit. I mean, Hutch does research, and he knows things about the opponent. There are just certain things you need to know. Holly has texted, Holly from Bentonville, can we stop talking about Notre Dame yet? No, we cannot, Holly. I've put up with you people for a year. It's my day, Holly. It's my day.
Holly, he earned this.
I did. I sat there.
To the victor go the spoils, right?
Every sling, every hour. I noticed I haven't heard from Bruce in Nashville today.
No, you have not.
Bruce spent every day until last week sending me sending us a text about how Notre Dame was going to lose to Arkansas. I noticed how a lot of y'all have scattered.
Yeah.
Also, the number of social media posts that were directed at me that got deleted right after the game, smart move.
Yeah, good move.
Very, very smart.
Good move. You kept all those.
I did.
And they're gone now.
They are gone.
How about that?
Yes, you cowards.
How about that?
I sent out 385 text messages.
Now, Holly's argument is you live here.
Yeah, I went to school here too.
Yeah, so you don't want to. People don't want to talk about other things. They want to talk about.
Holly, I need you to listen to me and listen to me very carefully. I don't care. You lost 56-13. I sent 385 texts within about 4 hours to every. I flagged them, marked them, sent them back with this picture.
There he is.
That's it. That is the
hero
only
we need in these uncertain times.
This is a photo of Marcus Freeman pointing at the camera.
That's right. Look at him.
Yep. I even gave Dale, one of our sales guys up front. I went in Friday morning. I'm like, you want to repent, sinner? I'm like, now's your chance, and I'll leave you alone.
You know, if they put that in one of those frames one of those frame things that looks like memorabilia that really isn't, I'd buy it.
Yeah,
I'd buy that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm doing? The things I'm talking about that they have at the auction tables or whatever. If they put that picture in there, I'd buy it. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
That's right. Okay.
Here we go. Brian and
Holly
Kate
says in a very mature response.
Yes.
And I know we're just kidding around here, Holly. I'm just playing.
We're just having fun.
Move to South Bend then.
If I could, I would. I would go to Francine's from South Bend. Yeah. There's Brian in Cave Springs. You suck. So petty, and we don't care about your NDBS. You know who else didn't care about ND's BS? Your defense. Didn't care. You earned all of this. And frankly, I think I've been very good today.
Now, here's another side of this. Evan has texted in, I want to be recognized as the fans that did not talk trash to Zach.
Thank you, Evan.
I knew from the outset of this particular season that the Razorbacks are an awful football team. Spoiler alert, it won't be any better for the last 9 weeks. There you go. Thank you, Evan.
Oh, this is not good.
What's that?
The Reverend Tanner, coach, possibly Pastor Bishop Tanner, he is homie hopping to Notre Dame.
Oh, there you go. Well, you got a Baptist now.
He's going to name his next kid Marcus.
There you go. Well, he named his first kid Sam, and he sent us a text earlier on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline saying that was named after a Razorback linebacker Sam Olajubutu, not Sam Pittman.
Gotcha.
He's not named after Sam Pittman.
Well, better than that kid being up for adoption.
Yeah. It's like you named him after Pittman. It's like you got to put him on a roadside, right? I mean, so that's what you got to do. Russell in Boonville says he's waited 2 days for me to have free reign.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there were 70-some-odd thousand people there. We all knew this was going to happen. We all knew that you were going to come in here and exact your revenge, and it's fine.
Dr. K with a plan.
Mm-hmm.
He wants, every time someone says, for me to stop talking about Notre Dame, I will add a day onto the sentence.
That's a great idea.
Okay? It was just going to be today.
That's a great idea. That's right. That's like the judge coming in here and saying, no, you've got to go out there with the sandwich board and say, I am ashamed or whatever.
Yeah, here's Cash from Mountain Home. I got into it this morning with Jessica. She says I wasn't a true fan because I didn't go to the game. I also did pregame, had a bunch of tailgates to go to, had to go see some friends, and then go back to work because I had postgame.
Right.
I was working.
Yeah, it's hard to go to the game and do postgame.
It is. It's very, very difficult.
It's almost impossible.
Mm-hmm. And frankly,
even though that DeBozart guy takes 4 hours on his postgame wrap-up, my God, that takes forever.
Ugh.
We should just start knocking it off. Just to get rid of it.
It would be nice.
Can we do that?
Car Chase Guy says he is here for my victory lap. I have to tell you, I was a little disappointed that they fired him yesterday because the first thing out of my mouth,
your thunder.
First thing out of my mouth was, now I'm pissed. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to take my victory lap the way I wanted to.
That's right.
Guys, I had bumper music all picked out for you guys. Yeah. Everything had the word love in it.
It did,
like Jeremiah love.
Yeah.
I was going to do it, but you know what? We've got other things to deal with today.
Yeah. That's right.
Bailey would like to put a Marcus Freeman statue right next to the Ty Story statue.
Hey, he did slay the beast.
He did.
Although Pittman wasn't as bad as Morris, but still.
Can I? I had a Memphis fan text me yesterday.
Okay, go Tigers.
What he told me was that they killed him, and we just we held the funeral. I was like, you know what? Yeah, that might be right.
So That is on Ryan Silverfield's wall. Is that what?
Pretty much? Yeah.
Right.
Bill, the guy from the Naturals game, wants to know Denver minus 7.5 tonight? Question mark.
Give the points.
Okay.
If it gets to 8, I'd be careful, but at 7.5, take it.
Big Mike from Waldron. Did Bobby call the crap game to get the job?
That is a theory that is gaining momentum. That he tanked it for personal reasons.
Also, and Hacker, I hope you're listening. Hacker sent me a text at, I don't know, it was like 7:30 in the morning. And it was a picture of a stat. Marcus Freeman, I guess, was like 8-5 or in true road games or whatever the number is. And it just said, And I'm like, y'all talking yourselves into this. Y'all are talking yourselves into this. This game is not going to be close. I told somebody right before I left the stadium shop, I'm like, Notre Dame's going to win by 25. And you know it.
Mm-hmm.
And so immediately, when the game was over, actually I probably sent in the second quarter, I'm like, no, Marcus Freeman's 9-5 in true road games. Right.
Never
heard a thing back on that one.
That's funny. We haven't heard from Hacker all day.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, nobody...
Where is he? Did we block him again? What happened there?
Chase in Fort Smith never talked crap to me. He homie hopped last year. No, Chase, this isn't directed at you.
Okay, yeah. This is good.
Ray in Logan County, you showed true professionalism holding back. I really didn't. On Notre Dame before the game, let her rip. I did tell you, as far back as a year ago, that when this game was played, Notre Dame would blow them out. I said that many, many, many times.
You said it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you said it. You said it.
Lurch would like me to go deeper into this. Y'all can make fun of Rudy. Y'all can say whatever you want. Just shut up.
Doesn't matter.
It's over.
None
now.
of it matters.
No, it's over.
Because
it's
of 56-13. That's all that matters.
That's right.
That's all that matters.
My guy's better than yours.
That's.
I mean, that's it.
Whoever ours is now. I don't even know.
You know what? Notre Dame could lose every game the rest of the way. I still got you. I got you. And that's enough for me. I wanted to, and I didn't because I thought it would be in poor taste, but I almost jumped into the sales meeting this morning and said, repent, you sinners.
This is the largest margin of defeat over a current SEC member. The last time they did this was over Tulane in 1947.
That's not great.
Tulane's not even in the league anymore.
Also, I would like to address the brand specifically.
Oh, the brand, yes.
The dope walked in here last week and told me Arkansas is going to beat Notre Dame, to which I said, what do I always say? Based on what?
Yeah, right. Based on what?
And he told me, I'm quoting here, Notre Dame doesn't have an elite defense. They're not going to see an elite defense until Texas.
Right. Well,
again,
they don't have an elite defense. But they had a defense enough to cover Arkansas's
They did
bad
on
receivers.
Saturday.
Yeah.
It was good enough. And, when people say dumb things, I usually say based on what? Like, what's your reasoning? You can tell me you're a fan and you just want your team to win. Cool. But you couldn't give me a shred of evidence as to why Arkansas would beat Notre Dame. There was a play, I think it was the third play of the game, where, Notre Dame had Arkansas's defensive line at a standstill. C.J. Carr looked right. He looked left. He looked down the middle. He looked right. And he's just hopping around. And all of a sudden, Malachi Fields comes across the middle. This is like on a second and 19. He picks up 21 yards, and you're like, this game's over. Game is over.
So when I was waiting to get in the stadium, I didn't have to wait all that long. It just timed out pretty nicely. But I was in line for maybe less than 10 minutes. And a Notre Dame fan is there at the gate. He's like, hey, let me ask you a question. And we're standing there behind the west side stands on Razorback Road. And across the street is that little hill in the parking lot on the hill that has that pedestrian bridge, that parking lot right across the street from the backside of the stadium. This is 90, an hour 15 before kick. And there's two cars in the lot, mostly empty. And a Notre Dame fan's like, hey, let me ask you, why is that parking lot empty over there? And I had to think about it for a second because I'm like, well, let's see. Why is that parking lot empty over there? And then I was like, well, those people are really rich, and they don't show up till 5 minutes before kickoff. But he was surprised there was no tailgating or anything going on over there.
Lurch is pointing out if you want to watch the game again, it's on. It'll be on ESPN later tonight.
Okay.
If you want to rewatch that.
I didn't see it the first time, so it'll be good.
Neither did Travis Williams.
Well, he has plenty of time to watch it now.
Anybody find it weird that Yurichek was on the sidelines the whole game?
I did notice that.
Now,
I was watching him. I had the binoculars, which, by the way, they thought I smuggled whiskey in my binoculars.
Nice. I like that.
They checked him out.
But some of that is logistics because he was doing the on the field stuff. So it's
If they had a chess team, they'd bring them out there for an on-field ceremony.
So you told me this, and I just want to be crystal clear on this.
Yes.
So they do the flyover, and I did see the flyover. It was awesome.
It was so loud.
It was great, though,
yes,
right?
That was the best part of the day.
That's raw. Well, again, that's an opinion.
If you're an Arkansas fan, it's flyover, and then we started going this direction down the rest of the way. The flyover was the peak, though.
When they brought the pilots out, they had Notre Dame shirts on.
Okay, what happened was they bring the flight crew out during the timeout in the fourth quarter. They stand on the goal line, right? And they get the little camera, and they show each one of them one at a time. They get introduced. There was a woman there, like the third person in. And she opens up the flight suit and has a Play Like a Champion Today shirt on. And then the guy next to her opens his flight suit, and he's got the ND shirt on there. And they were very excited about that. There was no Razorback fans there to boo at that point.
No, they were all Notre Dame fans.
It was a Notre Dame home game at that point. They chanted, they chanted, "Let's go Irish," in that late third quarter, early fourth quarter. And it was so loud. It was so loud in there. It was unbelievable.
Irish. Yeah, it was
very loud.
It was very, very fun.
You know what they did? They showed up and they showed out.
They did. Has Hogs Plus, has Propaganda Plus, have they canceled the Being T. Will doc? Are they scrubbing all of their stuff now to get rid of that stuff?
Those plans have been altered, yes.
Oh, my God, you're giving me goosebumps. Can't wait.
No, now they're doing a news show called the Goosebump Hour with Bobby Petrino.
Second attorney calling that the easiest 3.5-point cover in the history of
God, we were sitting pretty by 11:30 we were in good shape.
Dopes took Arkansas on the money line.
That wasn't a great decision.
No, it wasn't. Some of y'all did.
That's the easiest $19 I've ever made in my life right there. I'll tell you right
RB pointing out, I did say this back in 2020 that they would roll them.
You did. You've been on this for 5 years.
Yeah, I knew. This was inevitable.
All right, we'll be back here.
Rudy would have played the whole second half.
Probably would have scored 3 touchdowns. We'll be back here, 18 till the hour.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Kick off your weekend with the Morning Rush live at WT Equipment in Springdale. Friday, October 3rd from 9 to 11. Come back Saturday for the big event. It's the Fall on the Lot, brought to you by WT Equipment and Wood Power Sports. Stop by Saturday from noon to 4 for free burgers and hot dogs off the grill, games and activities for the whole family, and your chance to win a brand new ATV. Just bring a canned good or non-perishable food item for Feed 479. Each donation is an entry to win. Don't miss it. The Morning Rush live this Friday and Fall on the Lot Saturday. Only at WT Equipment and Wood Power Sports in Springdale.
It's time to flip for your burger. Come to any JJ's Grill location during any Fine Time NFL game on Monday and Thursday night, or Sundays at JJ's Bella Vista. Order a burger with fries or chips, and when you're done, we'll flip you for it. That's right, a manager will come flip a coin with you. You call it right, and your burger is free. Football, burgers, and the thrill of the flip, because the NFL is just better at JJ's.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Football season is in full swing, and so is the action at Birdie and Brews. Watch your favorite teams and catch every big play on the big giant TVs while you tee off with full swing simulators, self-service taps, master your putt with PuttView Tech, or battle it out in Zombie Dodgeball. Ask about the fall leagues coming up, and signups are available until August 31st. Birdies and Brews, where football meets fairways.
It's time for the end of summer clearance at Rath Mitsubishi. Right now, get a grand your way when you drive away in the road-ready certified pre-owned car of your choice. Inspected, reconditioned, and backed by a comprehensive warranty. Get an extra discount, extra for your trade, or buy that special someone a gift to make up for not talking to them about the new truck in the driveway. We got your back. $1,000 to use however you like. Just another reason why all the happiest drivers are rolling with Rath. Rath Mitsubishi, Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com.
Looking for the ultimate spot to catch the Hogs and NFL action? Look no further than Brothers Meat House, your go-to game day headquarters right here in Bentonville. Wall-to-wall TVs for a great environment to catch every play, smoked barbecue that hits harder than a linebacker, and happy hour specials all week long. Don't miss bingo night every Monday. Bring your friends, grab a cold one, and win big. Whether it's kickoff or last call, there's no better place to be. You can find them online at brothersarkansasbbq.com. Craving something mouth-watering? Get ready for a taste sensation at KDK's Chicken and Waffles, coming soon to 1772 North College Avenue in Fayetteville. But why wait? Visit the food trailer on Dixon Street today before or after the game. Join owner and former Razorback wide receiver Keith Kidd for his famous fried chicken, loaded waffle fries, and irresistible mac and cheese bowls. And the made-from-scratch peach cobbler. KDK's Chicken and Waffles, where flavor meets tradition. Stop by the trailer today on Dixon Street and taste the magic today. Aurora R8 School District reminds drivers it's back to school time again, and kids aren't always mindful of traffic, especially when walking with friends or texting or talking on their phones. It's up to you to exercise caution around school zones and school buses. That message is from Aurora R8 School District and Superintendent Ben Yoakum. They're dedicated to the positive encouragement, support, and guidance of our youth. Aurora R8 School District, they are our educators helping our students build a solid foundation that will last a lifetime. Welcome back, students.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
Meteorologist Damon Shaw with your 4029 Get Ready weather. Nice this evening under mostly clear skies tonight, and temperatures dropping down into the upper 50s tomorrow morning. Plenty of sunshine once again tomorrow on Monday. We'll see those temperatures climb up into the low to mid 80s tomorrow afternoon, and a little bit more in the way of cloud cover on Tuesday, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Not much change in temperatures though. Highs in the lower 80s, likely to be dry for next week. That's your Get Ready weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruskin and Zach.
The Ruskin and Zach Show has been streamed at 160 countries, 50 states, 50 territories, one chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed somewhere called Jars, North Carolina. You want to stream it too? It's at Jars.com. You got one of them Google Play Alexa things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll show up. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car or the Arkansas running game. Hit that Line Now app.
Yeah.
That was not good.
That's good. Yeah.
That's not good.
Not good at all.
But, you know, if you like, closing the loop on things, the last touchdown of the Sam Pittman era was scored by an offensive lineman. And if you want to close the loop on all of this.
What a great note. He was also, another great note. He was hired and fired at a kitchen table.
Nice.
Okay. That's what Hunter said today.
Now, there was a moment.
How about that?
And I don't like to make light of these things, but given the circumstances we're going to, because we all need the levity, there was a moment Saturday, and this is according to Trey Schapp, where Jamie Pittman was trying to close the curtain around Sam Pittman's press conference because there was a Notre Dame fan trying to watch it.
Oh, here we go.
That, to me, that circles that just ties a bow up.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, that's weird. Shouldn't be doing that.
Rod's on the Lewis Automotive hotline. Hi, Rod.
Bottom off the suck. That's first off.
Secondly,
you were right about Notre Dame.
Yes.
And, yeah. You ever see a locker room quit on a coach? I just watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do you fix this? These guys aren't student athletes. They're well-paid athletes, by the way. NFL minor league, if you will. The coaches are getting some of them less paid than the athletes. But if they don't perform, they can hit the transfer portal. We can hit the flush button on them. Either way, And if they know this, they know they got to perform to get their money. If I didn't perform, I wouldn't be here. What I'm doing, treat them like NFL players. What do you think?
Fair. Yeah, but there's still a lot of people, and maybe next offseason this changes, but this last offseason, there's still a lot of people that weren't that good that still got rich in the transfer portal. So, I mean, maybe that's going to change soon with one portal window and with some of the other, what do you call it, circuit breakers that have been put in place here. But, man, I don't know. There are, when you're talking about people with money, and really in general, but for this argument, for people with money, there are two things that make smart guys do dumb things with their money. Sports and women.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
So
Yep.
as long as there are sports and there are wealthy people, there are going to be wealthy people that do dumb things with their money to try and get their team to win, and maybe it'll work out.
We have a question here. I'll address this very quickly. Joe has texted, what does this mean for the Catfish Hole, the buses? Do we lose the weekly weather update and song? Great question. The answer to all of those questions is no. We do the crowd will probably get a lot younger, a lot blonder, and a lot more buxom.
Oh, yeah.
Especially down front. So some of the old people may get moved out.
Oh, you're giving me goosebumps.
This is a different dude. This is a different crowd. And, then he likes different things.
The crowd got hotter.
Yes, it did. It was like when Tiger Woods in his prime, you'd be watching Jose Maria Olazabal, and all of a sudden, here come all the women. You're like, oh, Tiger must be coming.
There's Tom Kite's gallery,
Right.
and then there's Tiger's gallery.
Yeah,
a little different.
Yeah, those are two different worlds, man. Two different worlds.
Matt in Russellville's next on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Matt?
Well, guys, y'all mentioned the pregame with the flyover, and that was beautiful. But outside of that, everything else with the game day experience was just terrible. You start off, you mentioned the touchdown by the big offensive lineman. Right after that touchdown, the band strikes up the fight song, and then they go straight to a bunch of stupid commercials over there in the game.
Well, you want to get paid,
hey,
don't
guys, let's. Yeah, I mean, normally you would think, let's stand up and call those Hogs. Not even a calling of the Hogs right after that touchdown that did cut it to 14-10. While the hope was light because of how terrible the defense was, there was still hope in the stadium at 14-10. Not to mention the countless amount of times early in the game when it would be third down, the students would raise up three fingers in anticipation of some sort of motivating song to come over the PA. Nothing came over the PA. It's just like, it's third down, guys. And the students, they're ready. They're ready for something, a train whistle or Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme or whatever it is. Nothing's played. Then, Ruscin, you were in the stands, correct? Or were you up in the suite?
No, I was in the stand.
No,
I was in the crowd, yes.
Either way, fans will know what I'm talking about. What about the random moments in the game where fireworks went off at the video board?
What the
Why
hell?
did that
I don't
happen?
know. It was so bizarre. It was like, well, maybe they expire at the end of the month.
Use them. Yeah, I mean, you got to use them. You might as well throw them at random times.
Matt, that was very strange. I didn't understand that either. Yeah.
They have got to find a way to get the crowd more engaged. You do not, right after a touchdown, go straight to Taki's fan cam. I'm sorry.
They are so locked in on their format. They have no flexibility in that. And
Hey,
they need
real
to change
quick,
that.
we will have a coach's show song. I just need to know what the title is before we put it together.
Okay.
There will be a new song next week.
All right, there you go. Mock Legal Solutions, open in Salisaw and in Fort Smith. Jackie Mock, with extensive experience in car wrecks, slips and falls, fighting the insurance companies. She used to be with the insurance company, so she knows all the tricks of the trade to get you paid. They offer flat fees, low down payments, and payment plans. MockLegalSolutions.com. Real advice, reasonable price. Mock Legal Solutions. Check them out, MockLegalSolutions.com.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. We're following new developments from the University of Arkansas as the team looks beyond Sam Pittman. Interim coach Bobby Petrino spoke publicly for the first time today since the change. Just as ESPN reports, the Hogs parted ways with 3 more members of the coaching staff. Sports Director Meredith Mulkey is updating the changes later on 4029 News. Well, outside right now, an excellent ending to the month of September. Sunny and warm with temps reaching the mid-80s in most places. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee says we hold on to this perfect pattern for the near future. His extended outlook tonight on 4029 News. And we're staying on top of the work to fill the District 26 State Senate seat. Voters will have to choose a replacement for former Senator Gary Stubblefield, who died earlier this month. 4029's Brett Rains will have the latest on a special election. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late-breaking update.
Gentry Pioneers, we hope you had a great summer. The school year has begun and we are looking forward to a great year. We encourage you to visit our website at www.gentrypioneers.com, follow us on social media, and download our Gentry Public Schools app. There you can find important dates, news, and events to keep you updated on the exciting things going on in our schools. Gentry Pioneers, ensuring all students connect, learn, and succeed.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Consider yourself a bourbon connoisseur. Twin Peaks is proud to offer an exclusive and extensive collection of some incredibly rare bourbons, whiskeys, and tequilas. Plus, check out their barrel selects that are handpicked by their team and bottled just for you. Only at Twin Peaks and Rogers.
I'm retired, newly retired, so this was my first summer not working again. But I had problems with my shoulder. I mean, it was just like 1,000 needles going into my shoulder.
Mike didn't want surgery. 6 months in a sling was not how he planned to spend retirement. That's when he heard about QC Kinetics regenerative treatments.
It's a free appointment, and after the first treatment, the next day, I went out and played golf. The pain just wasn't there.
No drugs, no surgery. Just your body's own natural healing power. Orthobiologic concentrated and placed exactly where you need them to go to work.
I couldn't have asked for a better experience. I don't want to take on Mike Tyson, but he'd know I was there.
Now Mike's heading back to QC Kinetics to get his knees treated.
It changed my first summer being retired. It's one I can remember instead of regret.
Get back to doing what you love. Call QC Kinetics today to schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
At Mach 1 Financial Group, we're proud to be fiduciary financial advisors. That means we're dedicated to putting your interests first, offering advice that's transparent and tailored to your goals. No hidden agenda, just trusted guidance you can rely on. This year, partner with a team you can trust. Visit Mach1FG.com to connect with one of our fiduciary advisors today. Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. A copy of Mach 1's current written disclosure brochure is available through the SEC website and at disclosures.mach1fg.com.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
The voice of the Razorbacks is Chuck Barrett, and he chose McDonald Eye Associates for his recent cataract surgery.
I went to McDonald Eye. I can see in a way I've not seen in a long time. And I'm looking forward to this football season because of that. Your eyes are a big deal. I don't care if you're a sports play-by-play guy or what you do. You have to have trust. My trust was developed because I knew they were listening to me.
For your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at mcdonaldeye.com.
House, shop every team in town.
Whether you're a student, alumni, or outrageous Razorback fan, there's no better place to shop Arkansas gear than Rally House. If you're heading to the game this year, make sure you stop by Rally House Arena Village right off campus. This is the Hogs fan playground for gear, gifts, and so much more. Rally House is a must-stop shop when you're in Fayetteville this season.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame Armada.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve
is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
Buddy.
Solid right there.
That's a good one.
Guys, I liked it.
That's a good one right there. All right.
They did it because they respected Arkansas's offense.
Oh, the lies we tell ourselves to get through the day.
Yep.
There it is. All right, I don't know if you know this, but Notre Dame 56, Arkansas 13. That's what happened.
I liked it. I had a good time.
You had a good time. Yeah, good time. Can I ask a question? So many things, so many comments. So we want more of them. 877-377-6963. I think the phones are working
They
pretty
are
good
working
right now.
Yeah.
So we got to
get in while you can.
We're hot right now before they blow up again. And, of course, the texts are always working, and that's probably the fastest way to get in.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, yeah.
And somebody said this to me. Somebody was listening to Game Day, which we did at 6 a.m. in the morning. And
God bless you.
Man, it was something. So we had Francine, who works in radio, actually, up in South Bend. Was the segment with her about Marcus Freeman as creepy as I think it was? We're talking about how great he was.
Okay, real talk,
please,
real talk. At one point, during the second half, someone near me got some binoculars and said, "I'm going to go look at Notre Dame's coach now." So.
I am so glad I was 1,700 miles away.
I think it's a thing. I was like, all right, okay, well, whatever.
Man.
That's right.
Yeah, here's Abner pointing out.
Beauty and brains. What a package.
Abner pointing out that Bet Saracen took a bath on the 3.5.
I loved it. I had a great time
Maybe
with the 3.5.
somebody hit the wrong button and they meant at the
33.5.
Well, at the end of the first quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, I didn't keep up with it during the game. You know, in that stadium, the internet dies at some point, and you're never getting it back. So,
once they've stolen your information, they shut off all the internet.
You know the other thing they messed up there?
Oh, please tell me.
They honor Lou Holtz like 30 minutes before the game. Well, no one's in their seats yet.
Yeah.
Like, we can't bring Lou Holtz out during one of these timeouts when we honor the Tiddlywinks team or the chess team. We can't bring out Lou Holtz then, who, by the way, I don't know if you saw this, he wore the pants.
Yeah, he did.
He wore the famous, iconic, plaid pants.
Now, if you're looking for somebody to blame Lou Holtz. Okay. Notre Dame, I looked it up, 0-4 the last time that Lou Holtz has been in attendance.
The last 4 times.
The last 4 times.
Well, that is over.
Yeah. No. But like wearing Notre Dame stuff, he was wearing your stuff. Lou was jinx.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And you know what? I'm no longer a Lou guy for that.
Oh wow,
I'm off the
that's
Lou.
a shame.
I'm no longer.
That's too bad.
I mean, come on, man. He
That's
knew.
too bad.
I knew.
All right, so we're going to do the way I think we should do this.
Yep.
If you missed the press conference, I have some highlights. Shout out to Colton for making that happen.
And we can highlights.
We can play those, and then at 5 we're going to do Bum of the Week.
Okay.
Is that
sounds
good? Everyone, does that work?
Whatever you want to do.
Just some things here. Hunter and Bobby talking to the media today. Yep.
Matt, to your point, he saw 3 women who. This is something that Notre Dame sells. They have had 3 women had T-shirts on with Marcus Freeman's face that says "Our coach is hotter than yours."
Yep.
It's a good time. It's a
But
good time.
he's not a ladies' man like Arkansas coach now.
No.
Arkansas coach now.
He ain't sliding in
He's a
anyone's DMs.
tomcat, baby. Woo! All right. He's out there on the loose. And now he's rich again. Ooh, hello.
Yeah, he's going to get the restructured deal.
That's right. I mean, we'll play some of this stuff for you here. Now, again, I'm on the record. I'm going to melt the tower down saying this. I believe this upcoming coaching search is a sham, and this is Bobby Petrino's job. But you know what? We'll go ahead and go through the dance. Why not? Okay.
Does Bobby get the lake house?
No, that's Sam's lake.
That's Sam. No, Bobby had to sell his lake house the last time around.
So he's got to look for a new lake house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. That's probably that's where you take.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
They have lake houses. Some of us have pond houses. You know, they put up a pond. They're like, oh, waterfront property.
Cardboard houses.
It's a pond. What's the one I wanted to? Let me see. Which
This
one
is a good
here.
text here from Bob and Branson. ND did their part to get the over. They scored 56. We needed 60 or 64.5.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It was
got there.
Yeah. Thanks,
got
Bobby.
There. All right. Here is the opening remarks from Hunter Yurachek today when he was talking to the press with this announcement. Of course, Sam Pittman fired, 3 defensive coaches fired, Bobby Petrino, the interim and coach in waiting. The coup is just about complete, which started in November of 2023, and it's just about over. He's about to be the head coach again, but here is Hunter Yurachek.
I think we all watched the same thing here at Razorback Stadium on Saturday in front of an incredible crowd, incredible atmosphere before a national television audience against the first time playing Notre Dame, and our performance was just unacceptable. It wasn't a Razorback football performance that any of us were proud of, and that ultimately falls at the feet of the head coach. And I'd often, through his tenure here, given Coach Pittman a lot of credit for how competitive we had been in the past 6 years, and he had gotten a lot of credit for those 1-score losses, but at some point in time, I had to hold him accountable for those 1-score losses as well. So the culmination of what happened on Saturday, and then a couple more 1-score losses, one at Memphis and one at Ole Miss, just felt like it was time to make a change in the leadership of our football program. Director of Athletics.
Okay, so here is another thing here, because, he's holding a coach accountable, but he admits here that maybe Sam Pittman didn't have everything he needed to do this job correctly.
You were at the board meeting, and I gave you some statistics where our head coach compensation, our assistant coach salary pool, our support staff salary pool, and our overall operating budget ranked towards the bottom of the Southeastern Conference. I think with that information, Coach Pittman did not have the resources he needed to appropriately compete in this conference right now.
Okay.
Doesn't that fall on the AD?
Yeah, that would be
Isn't that the AD's job?
That would be his job, yes.
Okay, just checking.
To make sure everyone has the resources they need to compete. It's why the track team has $10 million. I'll say that again at some point.
Okay.
$10 million. It's spikes and uniforms. What do we need? What $10 million for what?
Why is he breathing so hard?
He's very nervous.
Okay.
I don't think he's a great public speaker. He gets very nervous up there with all the cameras. I mean, he's done this like 4 times in his 7-8 years in charge. So he's just he's not comfortable with it. That's what it is. All right, let's hear from Bobby Petrino. How is he going to rally this football team and make them look less terrible?
Pretty much what I said. We all got to learn that there's change and there's things that happened. I think in football you have to always talk about courage and being courageous, and I think that's part of what we have to do now as a team is understand that we all have to take the arrow in the forehead. We didn't win Saturday. We didn't perform like we needed to offensively. We didn't do it defensively. We didn't come up with any big plays on special teams. So it's all of us, and we just got to get together and become one. That's, I think, one of the issues we've had is the separation in offense and defense. We need to be able to come together as one unit.
The great unifier, Bobby Petrino.
Wasn't he the head of the offense?
Yes. Right.
Okay, just checking. Because I'm confused as to if there's a division and the guy at the head of the offense, the tip of the spear, is now saying they all have to come together. So what's the first thing he does when he's in charge? He fires all the defensive guys. This guy's a genius, man. A genius.
Great unifier.
He is,
yeah. If they do somehow win a bunch of these ball games, do we nominate Bobby for the Nobel Peace Prize? I think we should.
Run for governor.
Unifying the people, bringing them together. Yeah, the governor had thoughts on all this the other day.
Yeah,
I care. I care what she thinks about
JT
this.
pointing out Yurachek was nervous because the backstabber was sitting right next to him.
Yeah, it was a very strange dynamic. The guy you're interviewing for the job with eventually is sitting there and answering questions about why you should get the job, and the other guy is like what he's looking for in the job. Yeah, it's a real tension convention up there. It's great.
Yeah, it's a little weird when you go to lunch with Judas.
What's an arrow to the forehead?
Well, when you get an
I've
arrow,
never heard that.
shoot it in the forehead.
That's a new one to me.
Bobby's very fluent on his Native American illustrations. He also used many moons ago. At one point during the press conference.
Okay.
So,
He should have said punch to the solar plexus and just finish the whole thing off.
That's what is this,
What are you
wrestling?
talking about, man?
Jim Ross? What is punch to the solar
Oh, that's what they are, the solar plexus. I don't know what that is.
It's the midsection, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Why can't you just say midsection?
Solar plexus sounds fancier. Aaron in Fayetteville. Ruskin is rolling today. Tiddlywinks team, coaches a Tomcat, pond houses. Love it. Wait for the next few months.
Yeah. Oh, man. He mentioned, and I don't know how closely he's listened to this, but he mentioned several times during this fiasco today that lives were going to be changed over the next 9 months. Work through this with me. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. I think he plans to be here.
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
Or
doesn't it?
9 months, lives changed. Somebody, what happened there? What happened there? Big Mike's on the phone. You want to hear?
Yeah, I want to hear from Big Mike.
Big Mike is with us here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Yes, Big Mike.
Fellas, I'll be down at the lake if anybody needs to talk to me. Anyway, yeah. Bobby, I've already lined up my next girlfriend to get fired over. I'm going to get this job because I was setting it up the whole time,
Yep, that's true.
There was no way they was going to win unless Notre Dame had a really bad day.
Yep.
And the Arkansas offense is perfect because the defense, wasn't going to do nothing. I don't know if there's anybody over younger and faster they can put out there.
Nope.
As freshmen, but I'd put them out there. I'm sure they may make a bunch of mistakes, but it can't be worse than it is now. Anybody else bet Oregon? On Oklahoma, they were the underdogs. And I said, how in the hell is Oregon the underdog?
Yeah, Vegas was having a weird day. I mean, they were having a weird week.
Hope we all
weird week.
Penn State never wins a big game on national TV, I don't think.
Never.
Danger at night, even at home, Oh, God. That game last night, I'm sitting there going, how in the hell did the Cowboys played like hell? They tried to beat their old teammate, I guess, because they managed to tie anyway. Oh, that was.
In my personal record book, I had the Cowboys plus 6.5. The Cowboys won. And that is all that matters.
Bingo.
That's all that matters to me.
Presto bingo.
I didn't bet on that. I did have the Colts and their stupid young wide receiver blew 2 touchdowns.
Oh, man, he dropped the ball. Why is this still happening?
Horrible.
Oh.
In the hole, now that guy might not have scored if he hadn't held, but it wouldn't have been 10 yards back, God, that made me mad. And I missed the play where he fumbled the ball through the dang end zone, but
he had a tough day.
We only got that. We got that after the other game went off. We didn't have Colts and Rams here, but did later after the other game finished. But UFOs, I was going to tell you something about that.
Yeah. Yes. I need UFO information.
Yes.
Okay. You can't really believe the crap you get. All these people are trying to tell the truth. Then I find out last night, I'm watching this video, they're being fed crap by the government. The government feeds them crap. Every now and then they'll tell them something true, but there's going to be lies in there with it, and they will spread them lies just like the government wants them to. Those lies get spread out. Dang sure you can't trust Richard Doty. Richard Doty, who was he was an Air Force intelligence, and he's not in there now, but he's still working for him, like it or not. The MJ-12 documents, which were supposed to be about this secret thing where these 12 guys made all the decisions about UFOs. Richard goes, oh, those documents are fake. He goes, I didn't put those out, by the way. He goes, some of the stuff in there is true, but he won't tell you which part is true or not. Anyway, I'm going to get off here.
All right.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Big Mike.
Good luck tonight in your gambling endeavors.
That's right. Yeah. Can I put a ribbon on the Penn State Oregon situation here?
Please do.
Penn State has lost 15 straight games to AP top 10 opponents from the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Third longest active streak behind Maryland and Rutgers.
I think if I saw the stat correctly, in his career, James Franklin is 4-21.
4-21
against is it the top 25 or the top 15?
It is. Hold on here. Win percentage versus top 10.
Not great. Not great.
Gary Pinkel also 4-21 at Missouri against top 10.
You know what? I'll give Pinkel a pass because he was at Missouri.
Right. Well,
he doesn't have the resources that a Penn State has.
Yes. But still, James Franklin and Gary Pinkel have the same record against the top 10.
John in Memphis is texting. The Penn State whiteout is the most overrated tradition in college football.
Amen.
13-9 in whiteout games. No, it's not. The most overrated tradition in college football is enter Sandman at Virginia Tech.
I was going
Here's
to go
why.
running down the hill at Clemson, but okay.
Here is why. As soon as it is a great thing to see, Virginia Tech, the locker rooms are not attached to the stadium. They're like across a quad. So the team has to walk across the quad. Then they show they show videos of them coming across, and people get all amped up, and that's pretty cool. And then they enter this tunnel, and they go underneath Lane Stadium, and then they hit the Enter Sandman, the fireworks go off. Boom. The minute that's over, place goes quiet. I mean, just dead silent.
Here's the other thing about this college football tradition. In most college football traditions, like at Auburn with the War Eagle, they ran over the bird or whatever, and then they won the next game.
Yeah.
Other traditions, something went. The first whiteout game, they lost.
Yeah.
They didn't win until the second whiteout game. Why did this become a tradition if the first time you did it, you got beat?
Well, and I'm kind of over the whole sandstorm.
See, now Matt says sandstorm. Now Matt dated a stripper who had a pet squirrel, but he says sandstorm is the best. I disagree. I think the sandstorm is terrible.
Okay, let's walk through this tradition for a moment. Okay, sandstorm. They play one song and everyone just jumps up and down.
Yeah,
that's
also at Wisconsin.
That's all you got.
And
all you got.
Cocky's running around.
Who cares?
Yeah, I know. It's not. It's very overrated.
Yes, absolutely. You know what's not overrated? Touchdown Jesus. Not overrated.
Not really a college tradition. It's just happy
It's just
accident.
the building that's there.
It's a happy accident that they built the stadium facing the 80-foot Jesus.
Right, exactly. Yeah. You know what's not overrated?
What's that?
Marcus Freeman.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No.
Well, look at you sucking up.
Oh, he's one of us.
I have seen the light, Bill.
Look, he's wearing blue and gold.
I have seen the light. Say hallelujah.
Say hallelujah.
You know what's overrated? Tradition. Georgia playing against Alabama.
Oh, Kirby's 1-7.
Yeah, that's not good.
When do they start calling for his head?
If they get bounced early in the playoff,
They're not making the playoff. They are.
Well, then they'll definitely
put that on the wall of promises.
Right.
Georgia is not making the playoff.
Zach wants in here.
Georgia. I'll go one further. Let me just look this up real quick. I just want to make sure that I have this right because I saw this today, and I think the easiest pathway, and we're doing pathway talk.
All right, pathway talk.
To the SEC championship game, I think it's Mizzou. I think Missouri has the easiest path to the title game.
Well, they didn't get any favors. The Alabama-Missouri game next week on the 12th is at 11 a.m. in Como.
Yeah, bring it. Bring it. Yeah, Como at 11 a.m.?
Get lit.
Good luck,
Party
Bama.
at Shakespeare's Pizza.
Bama, you'll get some emos, and let's go. All
right, I got this.
Yep. Georgia won't make it.
It's on the wall of promise.
Here's what I think, and I'm going to say this clearly, and I want everybody to hear me. I think Ole Miss is better than Georgia. I think Mississippi. We know Alabama's better than Georgia. I think looking at this, I think Texas A&M is better.
Who's
than
the
Georgia.
defensive guy at Ole Miss? He's good. What's the guy's name? He's good.
He gave up 38 to Sparky in the Tri-Delts over there.
Okay, but he's good though.
Yeah, he's not.
He's good.
He sucks.
And they got Charlie Wise Jr. Doing the offense. Who's doing the defense?
You know
over
how
there?
I feel about that.
You would love him.
No, I would not.
Oh, Pete something or another.
Bavacqua.
No.
Pan.
Pete Golding.
Pete Golding.
Pete Golding. Yeah, he's pretty good.
I think A&M's better than Georgia. I think Georgia's got problems. Gunnar Stockton's not a guy. He's not the guy.
Who?
Gunnar Stockton, the quarterback.
Oh, Georgia? Yeah. Oh, I agree with that.
I don't think he's the guy.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're done losing.
No, I don't think so either. No. Wouldn't it be funny if they lost to Florida? That'd be hilarious.
That would save Napier's job.
Right.
But I don't think it's going to happen.
Missouri. Bailey's got a great point here, folks. If you're looking at the app, the Bet Saracen app right now, or whatever, Missouri plus 1750 to win the SEC championship. Ole Miss plus 650. Ole Miss has never won the SEC championship.
Let me ask you this:
They've never been in it
with any confidence, can you go in and tell me that Georgia is going to beat Ole Miss?
I have no confidence.
How
in
about
that.
Texas?
No, Texas is still.
How about Georgia Tech? They could lose 4 games.
Georgia Tech is going to beat Georgia this year.
Okay,
they almost beat them last year.
They could lose 4 games.
And they got to go to Atlanta? They got to go to Techwood Drive? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah, they go down to Bobby Dodd.
Bobby Dodd Stadium, one of the oldest stadiums in college football.
It is one of the.
Maybe it is the oldest.
Yeah.
You may be right about that. Yeah.
Oh, Pete in Cave City. Ooh, this is an RPG landing close to home. Is James Franklin the Dave Van Horn of college football?
He's very good.
Dave has been to the dance.
Yeah.
Franklin has not.
Well, Dave wins big regular season
He
games.
does.
He just
He
doesn't
does.
win in the postseason. So you'd have to come up with a coach who wins big regular season games but doesn't do anything in the postseason. So who would that be? Let's see here. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. You could Sark maybe? Sark's won big games.
Sark wins a lot of big games.
Not this year,
I mean, he
but
went to the quarterfinals last year. I don't
Yeah.
think losing to the eventual national champion is a black
It might be Freeman.
He's terrible in a regular season. He's terrible in the regular season.
Wasn't terrible the other day.
Well, no. He's pretty good. He was pretty good, wasn't he?
Here's Gavin in Fayetteville. I love this. And we got to run after this because we're way behind. Florida beats Georgia. Georgia fires Kirby. Kirby comes to Arkansas.
No, there it is. There it is.
That sounds like an SAT question.
That's it.
Yep,
That's how it works right there.
Sounds good to me.
All right. We got Bum of the Week coming up here. And more stuff for you here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. The Bet Saracen app is the place to be. Man, the Bet Saracen app. There's a lot of fun to be had on there. All kinds of good stuff going on. And, hey, for another today and tomorrow, you can opt in and win the A&M tailgate giveaway. All right? Opt in, place $10 in real cash wagers on plus 100 or longer bets and earn entries into the randomly selected drawing for the Tailgate Experience giveaway. 125 qualifying players will be randomly selected and get 2 tickets to the Bet Saracen Arkansas versus Texas A&M tailgate. All right? You got today and tomorrow to opt in on this and get those entries in right now on the Bet Saracen app. So just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen or go to BetSaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or head on over to BetSaracen.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Come to Arkansas. You'll figure it out once you get here.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Man, this takes me back to the 2000s.
All your Y2K favorites are back for only $3 or less. Only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
You don't always win your first bet. That's why MyBookie has you covered. Use our code HOGS, H-O-G-S, and your first bet up to $500 is fully covered. If your pick doesn't hit, you get it right back with our Bet Back bonus. Go to mybookie.ag and use the code HOGS to claim your Bet Back bonus. MyBookie's where bettors win together because bragging's good, but cashing in is better. And your first bet is fully covered. Use our code HOGS.
Must opt in during the bet to use the Bet Back bonus.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. You yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
Neil Young is getting old, searching for a heart of gold. His only number one song is the number one thing most people get wrong. We tend to think we're as good as gold, but in Jeremiah 17:9 it's told, the human heart is desperately wicked right from the start. The Holy Spirit will rip you apart, but then give you a new heart. Mine for the treasure of Jesus written in the scrolls. Otherwise, you're chasing fool's gold. I'm Pastor Heath from Woodland. Read about it.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That
and get a free consultation. Exercise your freedom to look beyond the same old, same old. Thousands of patients around the country find a better life with QC Kinetics' amazing regenerative treatments. Call now to get scheduled. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
It's time to flip for your burgers. Come to any JJ's Grill location during any Fine Time NFL game on Monday and Thursday night, or Sundays at JJ's Bella Vista. Order a burger with fries or chips, and when you're done, we'll flip you for it. That's right, a manager will come flip a coin with you. You call it right, and your burger is free. Football, burgers, and the thrill of the flip, because the NFL is just better at JJ's.
Kick off your weekend with the Morning Rush live at WT Equipment in Springdale. Friday, October 3rd from 9 to 11. Come back Saturday for the big event. It's the Fall on the Lot, brought to you by WT Equipment and Wood Power Sports. Stop by Saturday from noon to 4 for free burgers and hot dogs off the grill, games and activities for the whole family, and your chance to win a brand new ATV. Just bring a canned good or non-perishable food item for Feed 479. Each donation is an entry to win. Don't miss it. The Morning Rush live this Friday and Fall on the Lot Saturday. Only at WT Equipment and Wood Power Sports in Springdale.
I'm meteorologist Damon Shaw with your 4029 Get Ready weather. Nice this evening under mostly clear skies tonight, and temperatures dropping down into the upper 50s tomorrow morning. Plenty of sunshine once again tomorrow on Monday. We'll see those temperatures climb up into the low to mid 80s tomorrow afternoon, and a little bit more in the way of cloud cover on Tuesday, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Not much change in temperatures though. Highs in the lower 80s, likely to be dry for next week. That's your Get Ready weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Lib Moss. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair because I didn't have anywhere to sit. Get The Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Errol Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to be seated in The Good Chair. Arkansas dismissed head coach Sam Pittman after Saturday's 56-13 drubbing by Notre Dame at Fayetteville. And Bobby Petrino, named the interim head coach, immediately fired Travis Williams, Marcus Woodson, and Deke Adams. Athletics director Hunter Yurachek says a national search for a coach begins today. Ruscin and Zach X-Polls brought to you by absolutely no one. This is not a poll question, but I guess somebody named Bad Bunny is doing the halftime show. If you can just text in and tell me who Bad Bunny is, because I don't know.
It's a guy.
Okay, this is good information. I didn't have this before.
And I tried explaining, and I know I did not do it.
No,
Very good
it
job.
probably would have got you sent to HR.
Right.
Your Ruskin and Zach X polls brought to you by nobody. How many wins do you expect the rest of the season? 63% of you said 1 to 2. Is a key to the bathroom a can opener? 65.8% of you said yes. Oh, that's funny.
Bad Bunny is from Puerto Rico.
Yes.
He's 31 years of age.
What kind of music are we talking about? Country?
No.
Boogie woogie?
Yes, boogie woogie.
All
yes.
right, excellent.
8
All
to
right.
the
Well,
bar.
now suddenly I'm in. What other with all of the other coaches in America that are out there at all levels of football? Bobby Petrino? None of you say no.
Go ahead and load these tweets up and get them ready for Super Bowl Sunday. What
kind of music does this?
Oh yeah, the salute to Broadway.
Outstanding.
Bring back Up with People.
Said this over and over and over again. Up with People would be the perfect halftime show.
Right.
Is Razorback was in 2019 when Chad Morris was like, go. 81% of you said yes. Those are your Ruskin and I absolutely no one.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I've got some
I don't know.
notes.
It was a pretty good show.
I like the one with Dr. Dre and.
That was okay.
Yeah, with
I don't know.
We're on a run. I haven't liked one in like
What was
3
that
years.
one? The one with where the guy everybody got dizzy.
Oh, that was The Weeknd. That was in Tampa. Yeah, that was
terrible.
Yeah, I threw up.
Yeah, that was not
Wasn't
great.
good.
Okay, so if somebody could just tell me what kind of
She probably knows.
I will text the kid here in a minute and go, who dis Bad Bunny? And I will get back.
It's a poll question.
Yeah.
What's a more useless thing that's going to happen? The coaching search or Zach saying he's going to prepare
I'm going
for the
to
halftime
prepare
show and
myself
listen
for
to Bad
this
Bunny
halftime.
music?
Did I ever tell
Both
you?
are pointless. They're
Did
not
I
going to happen.
Did I ever tell you that I thought Bitcoin and blockchain were rappers?
I could see that.
Thank you. Your brother-in-law has texted me.
Oh, yeah.
He is a super Spanish language rapper.
Yes. Right.
I'm also being told that he is the can't believe I'm going to say this. The number reggaeton artist. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Sure. I don't know. I've never heard of that word until just now.
White crew.
A lot of people stream his music.
Okay. All right.
So that's what they're basing it on.
Bullcrap. I'm with.
That's what they got stats on
Bring
this.
back the doo-wop crew, please.
We all middle-aged white guys. We have no idea. What's
They're not
coming.
marketing to us, folks.
No.
They don't care what we think. The audience for this.
All right, I got
Bring back Sydney Sweeney.
We're not the audience for this.
I got news. For those of you who may be in a gambling mood tonight, Sterling has chimed in.
Okay, Sterling.
We are divided, the three of us, on the Denver-Cincinnati game. This check was 7.5.
Yep.
Denver was giving up 7. It was Denver minus 7.5. So I just shot a text to Sterling. I'm like, what do you think? One of my favorite Sterling rule is if the getting points, you take them every single time. Apparently he has a second rule. Gets embarrassed, you take them the next week.
Cincinnati.
So he's saying take
And they're home.
and the points.
Yep. That's what I did.
Okay.
I got the.
They're in that game's at Mile High.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, sorry about that. But he has taken the Bungles. So
yeah.
that is apparently rule number 2 of the Sterling law.
Okay.
Is that if the team gets
All right. Let's see here. We got a break. It's 4:30. Home coming up. Bum of the week at 5 o'clock. Wonder who you'll choose.
Scott Fountain.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Does that mean I'm an old fart?
Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group 873-776963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving over 79 years.
Be the MVP of your tailgate with upper choice and prime cuts from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. Score big with Richard's Tailgate and Smoker Bundles, plus ready-to-cook chicken wings, shop-made sausages, gourmet burgers, jalapeno bratwursts. No other meat market is in the same league when it comes to quality, selection, and value. Call 479-443-0000 to place your order today. Richard's Country Meat Market, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive in Fayetteville.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Indigo Sky Casino is treating all October with cash prizes. No tricks, no catches. Over $1 million in total cash and gold rewards prizes. Wednesday, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m., play your favorite gaming machine or table game for your chance to win $200 in gold rewards prizes. Delicious food, your favorite adult beverages, live weekend entertainment. Indigo has it all. Friday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com for information.
When the Hogs take the field, you bring your A game to tailgate, and nothing scores bigger than the House of Webster jams, jellies, and salsas. We've been crafting Ozark flavor for over 90 years, like our legendary elderberry jelly. Back and better than ever. From biscuits in the morning to burgers at kickoff, make every bite a touchdown. Visit the House of Webster in Rogers, Arkansas. Spread the good stuff. Check us out online at thehouseofwebster.com.
Delicious jams and jellies.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Are you frustrated with a lawn that just won't thrive? At Lawn Pride of Northwest Arkansas, we understand how discouraging that can be. That's why we offer professional lawn aeration, a proven way to help your grass grow stronger from the roots up. Aeration loosens compacted soil, boosts oxygen, water, and nutrient flow, giving you a healthy lawn you can be proud of. Whether you're dealing with patchy spots or just want to stay ahead, Lawn Pride's experience makes it easy to become the envy of your neighborhood. Don't wait until your yard is struggling. Call 479-241-2180 today.
Hey, this is Derek Ruscin with the Ruscin and Zach Show, and honestly, I have no idea where Zach is.
Okay, I made it. My car broke down on the side of the road. What did I miss?
Definitely not a sports segment. Why don't you take your vehicle to the Crane Automotive Team? They have 17 locations across the state and are committed to Arkansas. Check them out at craneteam.com.
I'll do that. Kenzi's going to need a vehicle soon. We can go together as a family. She'd absolutely love that.
Dad, can I get a sports car like yours?
We can talk about it later. The Crane Automotive Team, home of the Crane Commitment.
If you or a loved one experienced emotional distress due to slow internet 25 years ago, Taco Bell believes you're entitled to a delicious escape. The Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Tacos, 7-layer burrito, caramel apple empanada, and more. All $3 or less. Claim 5 returning faves and relive what you love from the 2000s. If you already suffered dial-up, don't wait any longer. Experience Taco Bell's Decades Y2K menu now. At participating stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price of participation vary. Tax extra.
I'm meteorologist Damon Shaw with your 4029 Get Ready weather. Nice this evening under mostly clear skies tonight, and temperatures dropping down into the upper 50s tomorrow morning. Plenty of sunshine once again tomorrow on Monday. We'll see those temperatures climb up into the low to mid 80s tomorrow afternoon, and a little bit more in the way of cloud cover on Tuesday, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Not much change in temperatures though. Highs in the lower 80s, likely to be dry for next week. That's your Get Ready weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
I've run out of crap.
Yeah, me too.
Man, let's get through this because the
conversations behind the scenes.
We had a break.
And yeah, we got to share this with you.
We had a break.
Y'all missed it.
Right.
We'll get there. Okay, the 440 drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed
Handle the
electrician
business.
to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one. You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8 For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
This team sucks.
Oh, well said, Joe. Well said. That team that he's talking about, they went to the Sweet 16.
Slap the muddy old balls in there and you swish up and down and clean as new.
Okay, so
all right, let's recap. Let's let the people in our world
Let's
here.
start where we left off.
Okay, all right.
Which was we were trying to figure out who Bad Bunny is.
Super Bowl halftime.
Super Bowl halftime.
Super Bowl 60.
Apparently, Bad Bunny is somewhat of a musician.
Yes.
He
sings the songs.
Right. And then he is in Happy Gilmore 2.
Okay.
And he's like one of these new celebrities that I absolutely detest.
Right, because you quit
Old
learning new celebrities in
That's correct.
1993.
Just say I'm old, I'm white, I'm cranky.
That's right.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yes.
Then, in what can only be described as something that would happen on this particular show.
That's right. Yes.
We were now you all know, if you've been listening, you know how I feel about Up With People.
You're a
I think
fan.
it is the greatest halftime show that we have ever had. It's clean, it's fun, the music is peppy, and it is wonderful. It's not this crap like Bad Bunny. So Dale comes back and he stops at the door and he goes, "Hey, by the way, my wife was in Up With People."
Yeah, right.
And I went, sorry, what?
Yeah.
Apparently, she performed at the Super Bowl in 1980 in Pasadena,
Right.
and the Superdome in 1985. I think I pointed this out. We have a member of the Washington Generals in our audience. We also have a member of Up With People.
That's right.
Who's got that?
Yeah.
Us only.
Right.
This is awesome.
No.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
I just found the Up With People rep website.
Yeah.
You can reach them.
Oh, cool. I don't need to. I have a member of Up With People.
Okay, but if we wanted to reach out, say we wanted to book Up With People, all right? You're not going to like this.
Oh, good.
You're not going to like this.
Okay.
Post Office Box 21039, Denver, Colorado.
Oh, good God. Come on, man.
80221.
Damn it. It's the center of the world.
Denver Bill. All beef. Denver Bill. Coming in hot. Denver Bill. Yeehaw Hunters. Denver Bill. It's me between Denver Bill.
Right here.
Giant waist
Right
Denver Bill. Nuggets. Denver Bill. Open defecation. Denver Bill. Bill. Denver Bill. Roar full of roar. Denver Bill. Your own business. Denver Bill. Championships don't matter.
No
Denver
way.
Bill. C3
What is
Wonder.
that?
Denver Bill. Loaded up with cocaine. Denver Bill. My nugs. Denver Bill. The bigger the guy, Denver Bill. The bigger the Denver Bill. Big temple. Denver Bill.
And I even told you guys that I went out of my way not to do it
I'm
last night.
stunned. I'm stunned. Hold, please.
That's a Rocky Mountain Minute.
Stunned.
Hold on, please.
That Rocky Mountain Minute brought to you by Sloan Electric. Sloan Walker looking for a licensed journeyman and an apprentice to join their team at Sloan Electric in Fort Smith. Competitive starting pay, paid vacation, 6 paid holidays, and overtime. 479-461-4302. 461-4302. That is Sloan Electric. We can power up together.
How tired are you reading that?
I did not. I'm not.
We love Sloan Electric. We thank them for their support.
No, but I mean, we're killing it.
Entire Western civilization runs through Denver, Colorado. We never knew.
Now we know.
I didn't know Denver existed 5 months ago.
No.
Now Up With People goes through Denver.
That's right. Also, Bill, I put Zach's email on their email list, so you'll be getting emails about Up With People. You'll be getting updates.
I love Up With People.
Good. Well, you're on the mailing list now.
I'm excited.
They'll be getting in touch with you shortly, it says.
I can't wait.
Is that crazy? That's crazy. How is that possible?
Huh.
Oh, man.
My gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't like when you looked at it, you went, you're not going to like this. I was like, no.
I'm just saying. That's what happened.
Huh. All right. Many of you are asking about the name of the coaches show. There will be a new coaches song next week. I'm simply waiting on the name of the show. I need to know what to call it because I don't want to call it something that it isn't and then have to go recut everything.
Right. We got to wait till the official paperwork comes
I've had this concept in my head since Bobby came on staff. Now I can actually put it to use.
Well, we knew the coup would happen. We knew it in 23, and now it is it's come to pass. And he's got the power, and he's not letting go of the power. They're going to have to drag him out of that building like they did in 2012. He's not going anywhere.
Tim in Anderson, Missouri says the halftime show should have been Creed. Bill, you love Creed.
They did the Higher song.
Yes. Scott Stapp.
Yeah. We can move on from that.
Brad in Springdale wants Jerry Clower.
Is he alive?
I don't think so.
It's hard to do a comic in that building. I mean, that's a tough room.
Stephen Bentonville says, you had me at dude, we have a staff member.
Yeah. Wife was Up With People.
Yeah, how about that? I've known Dale 30 years.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I'm still a little bit stunned that Up With People is based in Colorado. I'm stunned by this.
I'm not. Everything's out of Colorado now.
Not now. You're just now realizing it.
Wow. Rusty wants to know have we talked about the Ryder Cup yet?
Oh, the Ugly Americans.
So
our fans aren't great either.
Now, did I understand this?
But you know what? When has there ever been a crowd of people who wear the American flag as clothes and they've behaved well?
Well,
you know what I mean? Like they never behave well.
No. You put that in Texas, that doesn't happen. You put it in New York, yeah, this is what you get.
No, you go to any lake out here on a holiday weekend, and there's someone in American flag trunks doing something stupid. You go anywhere, you can find them anywhere. Something about wearing the flag makes people do dumb things, like the crowd was behaving out there.
Yeah. It's a free pass.
I guess it is. I don't know. I don't like when they make the American flag into clothes, but that's just my personal opinion on the situation. But yeah, it still came down to the last putt, though. It was a heck of a rally on a Sunday, though.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see it. I don't care about the Ryder Cup. It's a formula. It's like the battle line rivalry. It's just it's built.
Man.
The Americans are not good at team golf.
We're not good at team anything.
Well, there's that.
I don't know enough about it to offer up. I do know my dad was really into it, and he was wondering why one of the guys wasn't playing in the first day and a half. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was on the bench, and he was like, I don't know why this guy. And then he played in the Saturday afternoon, and he won.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know, but
now I'm being told
2 years to figure it out.
I'm being told that Glenn Close was in Up With People.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about that?
Before she was boiling bunnies in a pot, she's with Up With People. Car Chase Guy wants to know if your American flag car or your American flag clothing thing extends to bikinis.
Yes, it does.
You hate America?
No, I just I respect the flag, and I don't want to turn it into clothes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's just my opinion on the matter. Y'all do what you want. I'm just telling you
Now,
what
Bailey says anyone wearing American flag apparel usually has a handle of Fireball in their hand.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, with this handle thing.
Handle is a unit of measure, I believe.
Well,
it's a big jug.
It's a big jug. It's a
We
unit
should
of
call
measure.
it Big Jug instead.
John in Little Rock pointing out these colors don't run, Derek, but they drink and hurl insults.
And then hurl
Yeah,
because they've had a lot to drink. So
there's
that's what happened.
Chase says there's nothing more American than the American flag, bikini, and alcohol.
Okay, all right.
I mean, you argue with a wall.
Hey, I reserve your right. I respect your right to wear the clothes. I just don't like the clothes. That's okay. But do what you want.
Now, how do you feel about Rick Allen, the drummer for Def Leppard, wearing the Union Jack as shorts?
So I don't care about the Union Jack.
Oh, so it's only an American
That's
thing.
right, yeah. Okay. I don't care about other nations' flags. It doesn't bother me. You know?
Here we go. Brian from P Ridge. Barely care, but thoughts on blowout fake punt?
First of all, my mother-in-law called it. She was sitting next to me, and she's like, they're going to fake punt here. And I'm like, they're on the 15. And it's 4th and 10.
Yeah.
I think they are. And by God, they did.
45 yards. Brian, here's what I will tell you. You need to just Google search Marty Biagi. That's Biagi, Arkansas.
I have a question about
go
it.
ahead.
Is this the same guy that outworked Kirby in the Sugar Bowl? Okay, so it's the same special teams guy.
Yes, he's a special team.
He's my hero because when he did, remind us, what did he do last year in the Sugar Bowl that Kirby Smart was yelling about?
So you can, like, in a punt formation, if the center drops down and touches the football, he has to stay there. But if he just lines up over it, they can do whatever they want because you've not actually subbed anybody in. Well, Kirby went berserk because he didn't know the rule, and Marty Biagi did.
Yeah.
And they brought the punt team on, got Georgia's punt team on there, then ran the punt team off, brought the offense on, drew a pass interference penalty, and ultimately that's what won them.
And I remember Kirby pointing at the field yelling, "That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair."
And then the narrator kicked in, but it was. Marty Biagi is a special teams genius.
Not Scott Fountain?
Unlike the buffoon they've got over there. He is a special teams
We're almost
genius.
done with him. 9 more weeks, baby.
9 more weeks.
9 more weeks, and Scott Fountain's done.
Biagi's the guy that pulled the fake punt. He was the special teams coordinator at North Texas. He's got you twice, man.
That's right.
He's got you twice. He owns you.
And Petrino fired him?
Yeah, well, he and Petrino don't get along.
Oh, okay.
And that was a middle finger to Bobby Petrino. I think the thought was this. By the way, and we haven't talked about this, Bobby Petrino got shut down by Chris Ash. Move on.
That's not great.
Yeah, Ash doesn't care for Petrino that much. And the thought was, you can't move the football against us. And you can't stop us, so we can do whatever we want. And Biagi had that dialed up. They're pretty good on special teams, and it showed.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
They're very sound. Yeah. It's a sound football team.
Marty Biagi gives 0 Fs. Does not care. Neither does Marcus Freeman. And man, if they're rolling, they're gonna do their game. And I said this on the post game. Like, I went immediately to Twitter to see all the people whining and complaining about it. Man, stop it. That's the attitude you have to have if you want to play with the big boys.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you want to be in the parade. That's the way you have to think. And Arkansas doesn't do that. Arkansas would rather give up the 45-yard fake punt and then complain about it on Twitter.
Stephen Cave Springs on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Scott Fountain's still here?
He is still here.
9 more weeks, baby.
Didn't you see them get the fake punt pulled on them?
9 more weeks.
Here. Yeah.
Can't wait till that guy gets a dressing down by Petrino during a game on the sideline. That'll be good footage. Oh man, that's you know what we're getting back, because now Bobby can't hide in the press box.
No.
Now we're gonna see all of his temper tantrums again on TV, and I love that. I am ready for that.
Where do you come down on Apollo Creed's red, white, and blue boxing trunks in Rocky III? I mean, it is the American flag.
I guess if I'm being consistent, I don't like it.
But it's Apollo Creed. The greatest fictional heavyweight ever.
But I guess I'm against
King of
Swing.
I have to be consistent.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, that's right.
Carl Weathers, R.I.P.
Well, and Apollo, too. Drago killed him. Oh, spoiler, Rocky.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Sorry.
Dadgummit.
My bad.
Man. Okay. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Oh, we've got Bum of the Week coming up. Maybe we should put a moratorium on certain candidates for the Bum of the Week.
Like
it's too easy. Well, like Sam. Or like Travis Williams. Like, that's too easy. Or Hunter Yurichek. Let's go deeper than that. Can we do that?
Sure. Stu in the Fort has texted. Replay the audio of the radio call saying the fake punt was because ND had so much respect for the Razorback offense. That is a bunch of crap.
Is it possible Quinn was making a joke that no one understood?
I hope so.
Was he kidding around?
Because that was a middle finger to Petrino.
Maybe it was
Pittman and Fountain.
You know, you can't see his tongue in his cheek on the radio.
I hope that was.
That's something he would do, man.
Where do you come down in Arkansas? Clothing, flag clothing.
I don't like that either. We got a boring flag, too, by the way. I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway, we'll be back here. Drive On Powered by Mr. Sparky. Modular Orange is here for your business's website. If it's not that good, they'll make it really good at Modular Orange. They'll build it, write it, update it, keep it secure, all that stuff for $95 a month with no upfront costs. $95 a month. Find out all about it at modularorange.com. Modularorange.com. Bum of the week coming up.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. We're following new developments from the University of Arkansas as the team looks beyond Sam Pittman. Interim coach Bobby Petrino spoke publicly for the first time today since the change. Just as ESPN reports, the Hogs parted ways with 3 more members of the coaching staff. Sports director Meredith Mulkey is updating the changes later on 4029 News. Well, outside right now, an excellent ending to the month of September. Sunny and warm with temps reaching the mid-80s in most places. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee says we hold on to this perfect pattern for the near future. His extended outlook tonight on 4029 News. And we're staying on top of the work to fill the District 26 State Senate seat. Voters will have to choose a replacement for former Senator Gary Stubblefield, who died earlier this month. 4029's Brett Rains will have the latest on a special election. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late-breaking update.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
More and more these days, people who are in pain are taking control of their health and looking beyond traditional medicine. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. That's why QC Kinetics is so successful. People with chronic joint pain are learning that there are other options besides steroids, meds, and surgery. Patients fighting pain are getting lasting relief using advanced cellular level treatments. It's QC Kinetics regenerative medicine that can revitalize your joints using growth factors from your own body. Hey, it's a simple injection, not a hospital stay. It's fast and all natural with no downtime. If your back or knees or shoulders hurt all the time, you need to explore all your options. Call QC Kinetics and get a free consultation. Exercise your freedom to look beyond the same old, same old. Thousands of patients around the country find a better life with QC Kinetics' amazing regenerative treatments. Call now to get scheduled. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Porsche Little Rock is Arkansas's only Porsche center and your destination for performance, luxury, and world-class service. Experience our popular line of SUVs with the Porsche Macan and Cayenne, both in stock and ready to deliver. Need service? We'll pick up and deliver your Porsche anywhere in the state and provide a loaner vehicle when available. Visit us today at 516 Colonel Glenn Plaza Loop or browse our inventory online at PorscheLittleRock.com.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Casano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Casano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Casano's Chicago-style pizza.
Less than 2 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, Peter. I don't know what they're going to do. Down 3 and way out of field goal range. Truly an unlucky state to be in.
This state has plenty of luck. Last year, 8 Arkansans each won $1 million off a lottery ticket.
State as in a state of being, not... Whoa, touchdown Razorbacks.
This is winning, folks. Every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps fund college scholarships. You could be the next big winner. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented. And they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Start right now.
All righty, here we are on Ruskin and Zach.
See, you know what? I don't like you guys, but that's funny.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
really funny. You know what? Respect.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
I said nothing because I was told if I mentioned that at all that.
You know what? I would have said it. I wouldn't have backed away from that one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, I like having a roof, so I don't want to do that.
it's-
Oh, we got the bum of the week coming
Yes,
up here.
I can't
The
wait.
bum of the week, 877-377-6963. And here we are. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one. You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8 For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
It's a huge ask. In fact, it might be one of the biggest that we've ever seen.
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
If somebody could provide some context to that, that would be awesome because, as we all know, context matters.
Okay. All righty. Let's see here. Okay, there's a nominee. Well, let's get to this. Let's do this here. We got to do this here. We got to make it all sound official and whatnot. As we do this every Monday after the latest sports weekend. We were doing it on Friday, but it wasn't as good. So now we're doing it on
We've got an entire weekend of sports behind us.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff happened.
A lot of stuff to react to. And so here now is this weekend's Bums of the Week.
You're a bum.
This is the bum of the week.
All right. Denver Bill would like to start. Bill?
Well, I'm going to go a little off board.
Is someone dead?
No.
Okay.
But I did travel. And there were 3 airports, 2 times in all 3 airports. I got a problem with people.
Man, me too.
Bum.
Me too.
I mean, here's the thing.
The human race?
Yes.
Okay.
Human race.
This has been a bit of a problem, like here in life. When you go to Lowe's, you go to Home Depot, grocery store, whatever. When people just stop when they're walking out a door.
Oh, yeah.
They just stop. It is 10 times worse at an airport. I'm like, I know where I'm going. What are you doing? And there's people behind you. I wish I had a wiffle ball bat and could go all Beastie Boys on them.
You know what I always say when that happens? That's a bad place to stop, man.
It's horrible.
I'm about to
It's-
run you
it's
over.
a gateway. You walk through the portal and keep moving.
Hear me out, Bill. What if we could eliminate 15% of the population just right off the top? Do you have me on board with that?
Put them on one of your cruises?
A cruise, an airplane, whatever you want to call it.
the airplane. I forgot the
Submarine.
airplane.
Submarine, whatever you're going to call it.
I just
saying. 15% of you got to go.
When people stop as you're walking out the door, just know there's somebody behind you that wants to beat the hell out of you.
Yes.
Now, I will add on.
That's a good one.
Yes. But what about the people that ride the moving sidewalk and put their bag in the other lane?
Oh, yeah,
You
so
can't
you-
do that.
yeah.
No. You put the
People-
bag in front of you. Come on.
That should be immediate ejection from life.
No, you know
should
what?
go in TSA jail for that.
I mean, here's the thing. All three of us are fairly decent-sized guys.
Yep.
We need to start taking action.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Little forearm shiver.
Right.
Come on. Check them into the
Bippity
board.
boppity bum.
Okay.
All right, that's a good one.
Bill nominating all y'all.
People.
Nominating the
Sorry,
people.
sorry. I've had a long weekend.
Oh,
and
no, traveling
you
sucks.
people
and-
got to stop.
I have a split bum of the week, if I can.
Split.
Yes, and along with Bill, this is 385 members of the human race who took time in the last 365 days to run their mouth at me. And I have all your names, and you all got a text from me over the weekend about Saturday. And I very politely told you, you don't want to do this. This isn't for you. This is going to end badly for you. And now some of us aren't even making eye contact because y'all know. You got your text, you lost, as I told you would. And we had one idiot early go, can we start talking about Bobby going up there and winning in 28? Stop it. Stop it. Do we not learn?
We don't learn.
Okay.
We lead with our hearts, Zach. We
All
never
right.
learn.
Well, that is my co-bum of the week.
Okay.
You're a bum.
Yep.
And then I'm going to nominate my girl Jessica as the bum of the week.
Okay, all right.
Who had the audacity to claim that I was not a fan of my beloved team because I had to work. I worked all Saturday, and then had to do post game and all that stuff. I'm a responsible adult. I watched the game. I cheered for my team. I'm making a trip up there later this year so my daughter can see the basketball arena. Hopefully get her into Notre Dame. That would be awesome. So, Jessica,
Bippity boppity bum.
you're a bum.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now she'll probably come out here and rip my throat out.
Probably.
Yeah,
That's tracks. Yeah. All right.
Eres un vago.
That's Spanish for you're a bum. for all you Bad Bunny fans.
That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the whole Sunday Night Football experience because about
Really?
early in the game, they're like, "Hey, coming up at halftime, we're gonna tell you who the Super Bowl halftime performer is," and I fell for it. So maybe this is my fault. But I'm like, "Ooh, this might be good. This is
You're
who's it gonna
bum.
be?"
You know what? You can't blame them. You're the bum.
No,
You fell for it. You fell for it. You
And
knew
then-
it wasn't going to be anybody you knew.
Then we get to halftime, and after more brilliant analysis from Jason Garrett, God, he's great. They show Bad Bunny sitting on a goalpost, and then they say that's the guy, that's the performer. And I'm like, so Bad Bunny's one thing, but the way they revealed it was very anticlimactic. It's just him, and they zoom out
Yeah, he
slowly,
has
and he's
no
sitting
band.
on a goalpost.
Right.
He goes they didn't do a drum roll, they didn't do anything.
Did
There was
your-
no confetti, there was nothing.
Does your wife know who Bad Bunny is?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't know. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Well, I'm going to still say
Big back bum.
Okay. Fine.
that's on you.
Okay.
You can't get excited over anything.
Then James Franklin's my bum. Then.
Oh, no. All right, yeah. All right.
Take it
Bumpity
back.
bum.
Yeah, he's a bum. He's a bum. I think he's going to be unemployed at the end of the year. I think
Penn State's
going to
be open?
Yeah, I think Penn State's going
I
to be
mean, he's gotten them as far as he can go, and now you need the next guy to come in and start winning
and he's
top 10
been
games.
very good. They win a lot. They
very
just
good.
Get
They
over
just
the
don't
hump.
beat top 10 teams.
I also Tiger Bait, and I want you to hear me. I did send a nasty text to Tiger Bait today. Tiger Bait, your coach is going to be gone at the end of the year too. You're going 8-4.
Boy, what are they going to have to pay him? Like 80?
Probably.
Good Lord. What's
They're-
his buyout?
Yeah, but LSU is an empty suit. They look good. There's very little substance. They got their butts kicked by Mississippi. And they're
Yeah,
gonna,
but
they're
they
gonna-
don't. But they don't need a raffle. They're doing.
No, they
They're
don't.
doing
no,
all
no,
right.
no. So Tiger Bait, you
You are a bum.
In November,
Mm-hmm.
Brian Kelly's buyout is $52 million.
They're going to do it. They're going to lose to Alabama for sure.
And he shouldn't negotiate with them. He should get every dime of that.
Oh, I promise you, Camp Purple Face will. God, it's terrible. I never realized, like, he won a lot of games that were meaningless, but he would have these very uneven performances. And we're about to go through that spell with him where they're going to get tagged by somebody like Mississippi State will beat them. Somebody that shouldn't beat them will beat them, and you're going to be like, oh, gosh, here we go.
Yeah.
So, Tiger bait.
You are a bum.
Okay.
I love the Eurobum segment because we can go on and on. I mean, do we go to the people now for the people's bum?
Yeah, let's hear what the people have to say.
Right,
that wraps up our portion. Let's hear what the people have to say.
Ben in P. Ridge says, I'm going to be honest. I thought Bad Bunny was married to Jelly Roll.
No, but I think her name has Bunny in it, though.
Oh, okay.
I think that's true.
But the Jelly Roll wife?
Yeah, I think Jelly Roll's wife has Bunny in her name. Is she Bunny XO?
Why can't people just use their
Why
names?
can't they just use their names?
Well, because people on the internet stalk them and they can't live or whatever.
Tyler from South Korea has named the U.S. Ryder Cup team.
You're a bum.
Oh, that's a great one.
That's a good
great
one, yeah.
Except Bryson, he won all right.
Here we go.
Most of those guys stunk,
Brian
though.
from P. Ridge. What happens if Notre Dame goes 0-7 and Arkansas goes 7-0? I'm still 1-0 against Arkansas.
Then
Brian.
hell will have frozen over. So.
Right.
Then we got the rapture.
That's right.
No, the rapture happened at 11 a.m. He wore number 4. Second attorney self-nominating himself as the bum of the week
You're a D1 bum.
for only making $450 off Notre Dame minus 3.5.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, you should have unwound the rubber band on that deal. Oh, come on.
That was something.
Right.
God, anybody who had half a brain could see this coming down the tracks.
Okay.
Like, there was no way. Like, I said it would be like 45-27. I didn't expect Petrino to go absolutely over in the second half. I didn't see that one coming.
They love to move the ball and not go anywhere at the same time.
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great between the 40s.
Yeah. They had another one of those drives, like 10, 11 plays, and they just go nowhere.
Oil Can nominating himself for having hope on Saturday.
You're a bum.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, that wasn't where you
do
wanted to
that. Shouldn't do that. Let's see here. Here's Brett texting on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Bobby Petrino's offensive performance this past weekend. Damn, bum.
You're a bum.
Yeah.
Hey, got him the captainship.
Yeah,
got him the job.
He sandbagged him,
He's
man.
got the big room now.
That's right.
He's back in the
Bumpity
office
bum.
that he built for himself.
That's
By
correct,
the way, in
yeah.
that building. He did. And I also love the two things that you brought up last hour. Well, one thing you brought up, one thing I brought up. Sam Pittman was both hired and fired at a kitchen table. And that Arkansas's last offensive touchdown with Sam Pittman as a head coach was scored by a lineman. Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that is what do they call that?
Serendipity, baby.
Yeah, okay, we'll run with that.
Yeah.
Lee from Springdale
Yeah,
got
Lee.
the line at 5 during at the beginning of the
Easy
week.
money.
Yeah.
Easy money.
All right, what do we got?
Easy money. Jeff is apparently an expert on a Bad Bunny. Yes, Jeff.
All right.
Jeff?
Jeff is not there.
Guess not. He was there like a minute ago. What happened?
Oh, well.
How's that work?
I don't know.
We have someone named Below 500 who would like to call in. Yes, go ahead,
Yeah, I
please.
changed my name. I've
Oh,
got the
Ken.
paper bag out. We're below 500 for a long time here. Guys, is this Petrino interim? Is this the easy answer that they just going to roll with rather than going and finding, I don't want to use the term a real coach, but a coach that could potentially be here long term? I just think this is the easy fix. It's just like a Band-Aid for a sucking chest wound. And I was texting back and forth with some of you guys, and I said bring back Steinmetz. I mean, he was only giving it to one guy in his office. Your check's been screwing.
All right. All right.
Nice.
Thank you, Below 500. I wouldn't want to use my real name either with a phone call like that. All right. Thank you.
Texter out of the 870 nominating Arkansas's defense.
Du bist ein Bum.
Well, particularly on that last touchdown of the first half, when I actually booed them, and I thought it was warranted. They're making money. You can't try.
That was so bad.
That was a joke. An absolute joke.
Aeneas Williams, who's been hurt all year, he scored the last touchdown. The only guy that made contact with him was his right tackle on a touchdown run. I mean, how does that happen?
They are playing. They have been playing all year homecoming defense. They like to escort the ball carrier all the way to the end zone. It's homecoming defense.
This goes on Travis Williams. But there were times where they were showing blitz and playing man to man, which they can't do. But they had Bradley Shaw, who I guess they put into the game because Steven Dix wasn't doing anything. They put him in, and he's man-to-man on Jeremiah Love. I mean, what are you doing, man?
I don't know.
Bradley Shaw is probably a fine human being, and I'm sure his parents love him. Jeremiah Love abused him. Yeah. That made no sense. And I don't know.
And that's why today, as you may have heard this earlier here on ESPN Arkansas, Bobby Petrino fired 3 defensive coaches today.
You know, whenever you make a decision, you base it off of, number one, what's best for the team. Number 2, what's best for the individual players. And I felt that, you know, it was in our best interest to do what we did this morning for our players to improve individually, get a little bit more motivated. And I think it'll help our team overall get out on the field and compete and find ways to win a game.
God, that was boring.
Whatever.
Man, the men love him, though. They love this
love
guy.
it.
They love this guy. They love him. They absolutely love him. I've really tried to figure out why. Because you could say, well, on the surface, and we love to do, you know, on the surface here in the South. But we don't like to go deep on anything.
No.
But on the surface, well, he won. That's the last. He won. Okay, but you know,
it was 15 years ago.
I think there's a little bit more to it than that. I don't know. He has this, like, first of all, who doesn't love a guy who gets paid to yell and scream at work all the time? Most people can't do that. And so to see someone that gets to do that, people like that. They're like, man, I wish I could do that. I wish I could yell and scream at people all the time.
You can. I mean, you'll do it
Well, I mean, yeah, you're not all the time, though. That's what I'm saying.
Lurch pointing out that this is a more serendipity. Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue is this weekend.
Oh, hell yeah, it is, baby.
Bobby's
all right.
back.
But the whole, he is kind of a cult of personality, Petrino, and which is weird because he has no personality.
None.
But people love this guy. And it's really, really interesting to try and, like, sit and figure out why. Because it's more than, well, he wins. There's more to it than that. I don't know. We get 9 weeks to study this. Well, actually, we get 9 years because he's not going anywhere. He's going to get this job full time.
Mhm.
So we got plenty of time to study
good times.
this.
Good times.
Do you think he's going to ask for his call sheet back from the Liberty Bowl that's hanging over your shoulder in our studio here?
I don't think that's going to be the first thing he asks for.
Okay.
And Robin Bentonville pointing out the volleyball team's home this weekend.
They played at home yesterday.
Yeah, man, it's all lining
They
up.
played
for
at home
Bobby.
yesterday.
Yeah.
He got the job at noon. They were on the court at 3. I mean, perfect.
Kenny in Springdale wants to know, how is changing the coach going to fix the defense? Ain't like we have free agency to get better players.
No, your roster is what it is, and it's not good. You know, when 247, who evaluates players, like, here's what we all got to do. We got to stop. We got to stop.
Where are you from?
I don't know. Yeah.
You're talking to
Mayberry.
Matt Bradley, haven't you?
Mayberry.
We got to stop.
We got to stop believing this incestuous Arkansas media that just tells you what you want to hear over and over and over again. We got to listen to people who put fresh eyes on this situation. And 247 said it when the season started. This is like the 14th most talented roster in the SEC. Maybe that was kind. Maybe the 16th most talented roster. But when people say stuff like that, we got to quit ignoring it. And we've got to pay attention and be, maybe this is something, instead of just dismissing it as being negative or haters or I don't want to see that or whatever. They keep giving us the answers to the test on this stuff. In preseason, all they talked about was the offense because the defense wasn't any good. At all those scrimmages, the offense did this. Mike Washington, Talon, blah, 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 blah. They never talked about the defense because the defense sucks. We should have known then. We weren't paying attention.
That's why they're getting all the big plays in practice.
We weren't paying attention. The 247 comes out. This is the 14th or 13th most talented roster in the SEC. No, these are being negative. They don't like Arkansas, blah, 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 blah. It's not that they don't like Arkansas. It's just they're paying attention, and we're not. And we need to start. So we don't keep getting led down this primrose primrose path every year, where we believe everything's going to happen, and then it doesn't, and then we got to go blame somebody. We got to go fire somebody or whatever it is. This team is about where we thought it would be, 2-3, right? 2-3.
Yeah, 3-2,
1 and 4
2-3 is where they should be.
Yeah. Then what's the problem?
Well, I don't know but I think the optics of Saturday were bad.
Oh, it's terrible.
That's
terrible.
I mean, just getting your doors blown off at home was really bad, and it's not where you want to be. And I get it. I mean, everybody was pissed off, and everybody was unhappy with the whole process. But they're right where they're supposed to be at 2-3, 3-2, whatever it is. They're right about where they're supposed to be. Again, the Memphis thing was 1 in a million. You had a 1 in a million shot of that kid punching the ball out, and he did. Yep. But I bet you we don't hear they were 2 plays away from being 4-0 ever again. I don't think that's a talking point anymore.
Right. No, they'll line up and do the same old stuff again. The same old stuff again. And I thought we were getting smarter than this, but apparently we're not.
No.
By the way, 247, the 13th most talented roster in the SEC.
Who was below them?
Mississippi State.
Whoops.
Kentucky. Vanderbilt.
Whoops.
They were being generous.
Whoops.
See, everyone thought they were being negative. They were being generous
Just
at 13th.
like the lady in Hoosiers. I say we revote. Because I don't think Vandy's got the least talented roster. They're 5-0.
But when people say things you deem icky, maybe they're just trying to tell you, pay attention. This might be longer than you realize in terms of a season here. But no, we're never going to do it. We're going to do the same old thing over and over again. But whatever. Also, if you missed this earlier, I do believe this coaching search is a complete and total sham, and that Bobby Petrino will have this job permanently when the season ends in 9 weeks. Okay, so I just put that on the record. Thank you. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Okay. All right, the drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. This is a little bit of news. I can't verify this, but Abner just sent this in.
Yeah.
McDonald's is bringing back Monopoly.
Really?
Is that true?
Oh.
Is that a real deal? Because they haven't done that since that guy ran that scam. Yeah, here it is. McDonald's is bringing back Monopoly. Now, this article's on CNN, so I don't know if that's right or not. But there it is. After 10 years.
Now, that was
starting on October 6th.
Okay.
Oh, right.
You go for the McDonald's. You do?
What?
You're a McDonald's Monopoly guy?
Well, yeah, because I was always one boardwalk away from $1 million.
Do you know why?
Because they didn't print any boardwalks.
They printed 0 boardwalks.
Same reason I didn't win the raffle.
And the price again is $1 million.
Is it really? That's chump change now.
Oh man, they can afford it.
You can't even get half a LSU DB for that.
It's $1 million. It's $1 million in cash and a 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Oh, a car too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, let's hope this goes,
next Monday. All right.
Let's hope this goes better than the McRib.
I'll have to start. I'm gonna have to get hash browns with every breakfast now. Sometimes I just get the sandwich. I gotta get hash browns now because that's where the game pieces are.
I tell you, McDonald's hash browns are elite. I had one.
They require no ketchup. They stand alone on their. They stand alone. Yeah.
I had one fresh out of the fryer this morning.
Oh yeah. But that's where they usually put the game pieces. Is on the hash brown thing. So you got to get 2 game pieces.
Gilligan wants to know who eats at McDonald's. I do. Man, you give me a McMuffin and a hash brown.
Gilligan, that's the kind of judginess we don't need around here. All right.
Sasquatch throws a little sweet and sour on the hash browns. All right, I'm willing to listen to that.
Y'all do what you want, but they stand alone.
Fake Sterling wants to know, Bill, would you rather have Pittman or Petrino coaching the Broncos?
I'm okay with the coach we got.
Why? He sucks. He's 1-2
for now.
Hey, he's gonna be 1-3 tonight.
No.
Okay.
No, I had a note on him that made me laugh. Because it kind of tied
on Peyton.
Yeah, on Peyton. Yeah. Hold on here.
This ought to be good.
Yeah. Let's see here. The Broncos are 2-8 in 1-score games since the start of last season.
How very Pittman of you.
No, that's what I thought. It was very timely.
At least he doesn't have to answer that question anymore.
No. He'll never have to answer. He'll never have to say, I don't know.
Yeah.
He will retire to private life on the lake. Do you think he'll just sit there and, like, I don't know, he has lights on the statue?
Yes.
Does he have a horn?
You had me at sit there.
He's just going to sit there. All right.
He's just going to sit there.
Right.
And
this deal, like, they're paying him for like 2 more years, 3 more years.
Yep.
Like he doesn't,
and he doesn't have to see.
So he's going to have a paycheck for 3 years,
and he doesn't have to seek work to
Yeah.
get the payments. So yeah,
good for him, man. I do kind of wonder what he's doing. Like, he's not sitting there, is he? Surely he's gone out of the country by now and gotten away from all this
Probably
nonsense.
went down to the lake.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting on his back porch going, I scammed them for how much?
That's right.
Good question. And we've had this question several times. Who gets custody of Larry the bowling ball?
That is a great
That is-
question.
I'll tell you what. I have some people that work over there. I will get some information on where Larry the bowling ball is.
Probably going to end up.
Bill, do you know about Larry the bowling ball?
I have no clue. What
Okay,
you're
Larry
talking
the bowling ball was a prop that they brought out when they got bowl eligible.
Yes, that's
and
right.
Sam used to roll it through the locker room.
It sounds so dumb when you explain it literally.
When you say it, when you actually talk through it, it really sounds stupid.
That's unfortunate.
But Derek and I had an idea for a cartoon.
Yeah.
The
Adventures of Sam and Larry.
Hang on. Of all the garbage that's in that room that you two are sitting in,
Mhm.
why is that bowling ball not in there?
Well, we've never actually seen Larry out in public.
I bet Mike Neighbors will have it.
Oh, yeah, I would bet Mike probably already on the phone trying to get Larry. But we had an idea for a crime-fighting duo, Sam and Larry, that would go around fighting the evil Dr. Nil, NIL.
Yeah, Dr. Nil,
who has a striking resemblance to Eli Drinkwitz. And when they really needed to, when they needed a little extra push, they would pull Pocket Urachek out of his hands and go, let's go raise some money.
Right,
And, Pocket Urachek would go raise the
And
funds.
the
to fight
video
crime.
looks somewhat like Sabotage from the Beastie
Yes,
Boys.
yeah, something like that. I hadn't really thought about the anime portion
It's
of that.
cheap animation.
Yeah,
That's all we could
Yeah,
afford.
the cheaper the better, we felt.
That's fair.
And there would be weekly characters that would pop in, like Godfather Gus would come in and he'd steer the program in the wrong direction or something like that. We had some ideas, but now that's all gone.
Yeah. Now we got to get a new cartoon.
Yeah, we got to get a
I
new
was gonna
cartoon.
say, there's new opportunities.
Bobby's
That's the way it
Motorcycle
is.
Gang.
Yeah. By the way, Harley Davidson stock down 1% today.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. They know.
Wait a minute. We could make Bobby's Motorcycle Gang, and he could be like Fat Albert, and we'll make the gang like the people that hang out with him. Like put that guy with the hat over his eyes. and a bunch
Bushmouth.
of- Yeah. All
Oh,
that
man,
stuff, yeah.
another good question. Where's the jukebox?
Oh man. I had a GIF ready to go for yesterday, and I didn't use it.
Mm.
It was a video. It was from that George Michael Freedom 90 video where the jukebox explodes.
Yes.
And I didn't send it out. What a waste.
Here's
by
a
me.
text.
Sorry.
They want to do the new show called Bobby and the Blonde. That's got an NC-17 rating on it.
Yeah, that'll be on. I don't know if they still show naughty shows on Cinemax late at night, but that's where.
Now, the person, and I would like to speak directly to the person that has the motorcycle.
Yes.
Now is the time. You know what I'm talking
it's
about.
time.
You've got the blow up doll. Now's the time.
He should have rolled into the press conference on it like Jay Leno did that one time.
It has been repaired.
Yeah.
VIN number, the whole thing.
What about the neck brace and the Sugar Bowl hat?
That probably is in Los Angeles. I hear.
Very interesting.
Yes. Along with the
and Larry's going to be there.
along
too.
with his newest acquisition from the WNBA, the little green thing. It's under glass.
An aid of some sort.
Yes.
All right, very good.
It was one of the ones on the Ever Given. Now, do you think he got to clean out his office, or did they, escort him to the door?
I always wondered how that works. I don't know.
Tell me which door and what.
I have so many questions. Like, how does that work? People come and do that, right? Like, you're not in there boxing up your own crap, right?
That would be sad.
Yeah, that'd be very sad. You longingly look at a picture and then slowly put it in the box. Like, those are the good days.
Being told at your local Harley dealers today, if you show up with a blonde on the back, you get 10% off.
There you go.
All right, there we go.
Everybody's cashing in.
Yeah,
Let's
buddy.
all get rich. Let's
Yeah.
go. All right, Bobby Petrino 2.0. Here we go,
Can't
everybody.
wait.
All right. We'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas, 877-377-6963. Tara Limbird and the Limbird team. Let's tell you what happened with Tracy. Tracy was not a first-time seller. She's been through the process 3 times already. She knew what to expect, but her 4th sale with Tara Limbird and the Limbird real estate team was different, and it had some issues to deal with, like selling and buying at the same time. There's a million moving parts that could have gone wrong, and that's where Tara's team stepped in. Instead of just going through the motions, they put in the extra work, stayed patient with all of Tracy's questions, and handled every detail to make sure everything went smoothly. Tracy was impressed with all the work that was put into selling her home, and she says she would definitely recommend the Lindbergh team. So when even experienced sellers are impressed, you know you've found the right team. That's Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh team, the team I would trust if I was selling my home, the team with over 1,000 5-star reviews. Head to LindberghTeam.com, click on Instant Offer Me, and just see what your home is worth. They'll have it for you right there on the screen in seconds at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD, LindberghTeam.com, or you can head over to Google and read the reviews. Over 1,000 5-star reviews right now. Just type in Lindbergh Real Estate Group.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
What is this? OnlyFans for bored people? Yeah, pretty much.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
A dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Man, this takes me back to the 2000s.
All your Y2K favorites are back for only $3 or less. Only at Taco Bell.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
You don't always win your first bet. That's why MyBookie has you covered. Use our code HOGS, H-O-G-S, and your first bet up to $500 is fully covered. If your pick doesn't hit, you get it right back with our Bet Back bonus. Go to MyBookie.ag and use the code HOGS to claim your Bet Back bonus. MyBookie's, where bettors win together, because bragging's good, but cashing in is better. And your first bet is fully covered. Use our code HOGS.
Must opt in during the bet to use the Bet Back bonus.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. Ew, yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
Neil Young is getting old, searching for a heart of gold. His only #1 song is the #1 thing most people get wrong. We tend to think we're as good as gold, but in Jeremiah 17:9 it's told, the human heart is desperately wicked right from the start. The Holy Spirit will rip you apart, but then give you a new heart. Mine for the treasure of Jesus written in the scrolls. Otherwise, you're chasing fool's gold. I'm Pastor Heath from Woodland. Read about it.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas.
Feed store, I'm bowling 3 nights a week, pain free.
At the Good Feet store, we'll personally fit you with high-quality arch supports to maximize your comfort. Get back to doing what you love. Stop in the Good Feet store or book your free fitting at goodfeet.com. In Fayetteville, we're across from Walmart on Mall Avenue, and in Rogers, we're across from Top Golf.
Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Gentry Pioneers, we hope you had a great summer. The school year has begun, and we are looking forward to a great year. We encourage you to visit our website at www.gentrypioneers.com, follow us on social media, and download our Gentry Public Schools app. There you can find important dates, news, and events to keep you updated on the exciting things going on in our schools. Gentry Pioneers, ensuring all students connect, learn, and succeed.
Fall is here, and it's the perfect time to upgrade your mower with a Hustler from WT Equipment. Hustler mowers are built tough, cut cleaner, and make yard work faster and easy. Right now, WT Equipment has great deals on Hustler Zero Turn, so you can get professional results without the hassle. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment location today and see why Hustler is the mower of choice for homeowners and pros alike. Go by and see them at WT Equipment or find them online at WTEquip.com.
I'm meteorologist Damon Shaw with your 4029 Get Ready weather. Nice this evening under mostly clear skies tonight, and temperatures dropping down into the upper 50s tomorrow morning. Plenty of sunshine once again tomorrow on Monday. We'll see those temperatures climb up into the low to mid 80s tomorrow afternoon, and a little bit more in the way of cloud cover on Tuesday, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Not much change in temperatures though. Highs in the lower 80s, likely to be dry for next week. That's your Get Ready weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Man, the hits just keep on coming, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They
is that firm? What I just told you about, or is that not?
We're talking about Travis Williams.
Yes.
He played at Auburn from 2001 to 2005, according to ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Okay. When did he play in the NFL?
I'm working on that.
Okay.
I'm trying to get through their website. Believe it or not, it's a little slow today.
We are chasing down the possibility that Travis Williams was on the Atlanta Falcons team that Bobby Petrino quit on in 2007. We are trying to verify this information.
Now
there was a Travis Williams on the Atlanta Falcons 2007 roster. We're trying to see if it's the same guy.
Hold on. I'm working on it.
Okay, all right. You work on it. You go get a court order.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Let's see.
That would explain that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that would explain an awful lot.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's him.
According to the internet,
yes,
Travis Williams, a two-time second-team All-SEC linebacker at Auburn in 2004-2005, played 1 year in the NFL.
Yep.
2007, Atlanta Falcons.
Okay, that's him. Wow. So he got the letter.
Yeah, he got the letter.
I wonder if he still has it.
I doubt it.
There's something else for the collection right there.
You know, when Travis Williams is sitting there and Sam comes in the meeting and goes, hey, we hired a new OC, and he walked in, Travis went, oh, God. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
He played in 6 games that year.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yeah, we're now confirming that is 1,000% accurate. Yeah.
Okay, so let's review for those of you just hopping on.
He also would have been at Auburn during Jetgate.
Yes, he would have. Yes.
Boy,
he's gotten 2 doses of it.
I'm sure 3. I'm sure Travis Williams has a glowing perspective on Bobby Petrino.
1 star, would not recommend.
Would not recommend. Wow.
Okay, so let's review.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's talked about this before. Travis Williams, who was fired today by Bobby Petrino, was on the Atlanta Falcons roster that Petrino quit on to get this job in 2007 in the middle of the night.
Ran away in the middle of the night.
Yes, literally. I was there. I left the press conference at 10:45 p.m. It was over then.
Whew.
was a foggy night in Fayetteville. That was going to be my lead on the column that I didn't write on that. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
God bless you, Travis Williams. You shouldn't have to put up with that guy 3 times in your life.
No.
Like, once is enough.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Amazing.
That's unreal.
Yeah. I want to hear him talking about it before. I'd like to hear that.
Travis, there's a whole lot of life coming full circle around here.
It really is, right?
Travis, you have an open invite anytime
That's
you want.
right.
Come on.
Maybe Petrino is like the Colorado of football. Everything revolves around him in one way or another. That's insane. Wow. Okay. All right. There you have it. That's crazy.
Golly, man, life is funny. Life comes at you weird, doesn't it?
What does happen to the jukebox? Because Bobby threw that thing away, probably. It wasn't even that good of it. It was like not a Wurlitzer. Like, it was an ugly jukebox.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of the cool ones with the round top,
Like from Happy Days?
Yeah.
The one
It was
Fonzie
like an
used to
old
get,
one.
yeah.
It looked like the one from the Waffle House. It wasn't that good. You know what I mean?
You got against Waffle House.
I love Waffle House.
Waffle House taking a stray?
They don't have a handsome-looking jukebox in there. They got one of those older ones.
Have we totally done away with, like, the jukebox at your table?
Yeah, I haven't seen one of those in ages.
I was just wondering.
No, they still exist.
Do they?
Go to Tempe. Go to any.
Here we go.
Waffle House.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
No.
Go ahead. Say
No,
Colorado.
I said Tempe.
I know.
I've been to Tempe.
I was just there. They all the places
Glendale,
where the old folks go, they still have them.
Okay.
At the table.
All right. Good to know. Huh.
Now, if you want me to shoehorn Colorado,
No, I don't. No,
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Huh.
Yeah.
God, Travis Williams, God bless you, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Ugh, awful.
Man. Well, he's all right. He'll work again.
He'll be fine.
He'll work
he'll get a
again.
job, but golly, that's
Maybe somewhere with a budget to get players. Maybe he'll work again.
Listen here, mister. They have plenty of budget. Just ask.
Lurch wants Big Red to ride out on a motorcycle the next game.
Being told Waffle House has touch tunes.
Yeah. That's what.
Like, I can play music on my phone anytime I want.
Yeah, the jukebox is somewhat obsolete in a few ways. You know what I
You
mean?
think Larry or Sam's like walking out with Larry under one arm? He's pulling the jukebox behind him, getting into Suburban.
Only if he has a bindle over his shoulder. That's the only way.
That's the only way that works. Oh man,
What a shame.
I feel bad
You do?
for Travis Williams. Yes,
Oh,
I
for
do.
him, yeah.
I feel
Don't
terrible.
feel bad for
Travis
Sam.
Williams.
though. Everybody's crying.
Man, that's just brutal.
It's got to be boring though, right? When you, I mean, until the check comes, like you have nothing to do.
Yeah,
There's nowhere to go
Doesn't that sound great? You can do whatever
for
you
about
want.
2 days, and then it's not great anymore. There's nothing to do.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe he needs a break.
Maybe I don't know.
Jamie's closing a curtain on him. That's a bad look. That's a bad look.
You know they've turned on you when they start reporting on that stuff. Because
Yeah.
dumb stuff, I can tell you, these press conferences, dumb stuff happens all the time, but
time.
nobody talks about it until they turn on the coach, and then they talk about everything. All the secrets are out.
It used to be.
They spill all the tea.
If something bad was going to happen, Orville would know. Frank would tell Orville. Orville would tell
right.
the world, and
Right.
that was how we found out the drumbeat would start. Notre Dame, Ara Parsegian used Mike Royko of the Chicago Times. If the Chicago Times used to turn on the coach, it was over.
Right.
Now, you've got so many cameras and so many eyes, and the coach's wife trying to close a curtain so a Notre Dame fan can't see the press conference is one of the most petty things you can do.
Yeah, well.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah. Plus, all the people that say, like these texters here on the Lewis Santa Margaret hotline, they're like, he's a good guy. You don't know him. We don't know any of these people. We don't know. I mean, Zach says Bobby Petrino's a creep. We don't know. We don't know this guy. We don't know him.
Well,
we know what we hear, but we don't know him.
Well,
we don't know these people.
He's been convicted. He
hadn't been convicted of anything.
But it's
What do
in
you
the
mean?
eye of the beholder. You can ask 10 people about Derek. 9 of them are going to say he sucked. I'm going to tell you he's a great guy.
Oh, man.
I mean, not really, but you know what I mean. I mean, somebody's going to. It just depends on who you talk to. But if you talk to enough people, you start to get kind of a picture of the guy, and it is what it is.
All right, it is what it is. We'll be back here on Ruscin and Zach. It's 5:43. We'll tell you what we learned coming up.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
That is my sense of humor coming across.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. Previously on Halftime.
One of the things you don't want to do as an 8th grader is trying to max out. You should not be lifting weights if you can't do it over 10 times in the 8th grade. And he was doing that type of stuff. It stunts your growth. He didn't grow anymore. That doesn't mean he's not a talented kid and can't play.
It's interesting to think of it that way because I'm always thinking in terms of a baseball player and scouts and what your job is. And I think recruiting experts are maybe doing the same thing in the star ratings, is projection.
Listen to Halftime, weekdays from 11 to 2.
Gentry Pioneers, we hope you had a great summer. The school year has begun and we are looking forward to a great year. We encourage you to visit our website at www.gentrypioneers.com, follow us on social media, and download our Gentry Public Schools app. There you can find important dates, news, and events to keep you updated on the exciting things going on in our schools. Gentry Pioneers, ensuring all students connect, learn, and succeed.
Hey everyone, Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression, and they're right.
This is Thomas Cole at Walker Brothers Menswear in Fayetteville and Rogers. We know showing up matters. Whether it's game day, a big meeting, or a night out, how you present yourself says everything. That's why we handpick exceptional clothing with service you can trust to help you look and feel your absolute best.
Walker Brothers, your life, your style, your store.
The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater is your game day headquarters for every Arkansas and NFL game this season. Enjoy game time specials, just $10 for a steak hoagie, steak nachos, steak quesadilla, and our new favorites like fried pickles, mushrooms, and hand-breaded mozzarella sticks. Their award-winning wings are only $13, now with boneless wings too. Wash it down with refreshing seltzers and draft beers also on special. Catch all of the action at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Great steaks, great sports, on Sunset in Springdale.
Did you know that 1 in 5 Arkansans face food insecurity? Let your community support you.
There is no judgment here. We're here to get you food that you can take home and have with your family.
Food pantries across Arkansas are open and ready to welcome you in. Everybody has a right to food.
I can't save the world, but the people that we come in contact with, I try to make sure that they're good.
To learn more and find locations, go to foodbanksofarkansas.org. Brought to you by the Food Banks of Arkansas with funding from Summit Utilities in cooperation with this station and the APA.
From the job site to the deer lease, Wheeler Power Sports in Fort Smith has what you need to get it done. When it comes to serious utility, Polaris and Kawasaki lead the way. Now with the all-new Polaris Ranger 1500 and the powerful Kawasaki Ridge. Some models come fully loaded with enclosed cabs and HVAC. Call or text 479-783-5822 or visit WheelerPowersports.com. Wheeler Power Sports in downtown Fort Smith, keeping the good times rolling since 1967.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda from Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's back to school season, and whether you're a student, a dad, or just tired of looking like summer break never ended, we've got you covered. Come in for a sharp new cut, hot towel treatment, maybe even a wax for you woolly guys, and of course, a cold beer or root beer while you wait. Start the school season feeling fresh and looking sharp. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where the bell rings for great grooming. Walk-ins welcome or book ahead on Google, Facebook, or FantasySportsCuts.com. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
The Crane Team is your home for all your automotive needs, with 6 different dealerships in Northwest Arkansas and America's favorite brands. The Crane Team has the perfect vehicle for you, from pickup and delivery to service after the sale. Plus our famous, huge Crane Cash discounts, the Crane Team simply can't be beat. Shop Arkansas's largest selection of Buick, GMC, Hyundai, Kia, Volkswagen, and more. Visit us today or shop online at craneteam.com.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Is it my turn?
I think
There
it
we
is.
go. Okay,
There we
all
go.
right. Sorry, I was telling a story. It happens. All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas. Here's someone that wants Sam to co-host.
I don't think that's a good idea.
First of all, he's not allowed to. You're on a gag order for a certain amount of time.
That's
on these
correct.
Things, aren't you? Yeah,
That
you
is
can't
correct.
talk.
Yeah.
Can't do any interviews.
Nope. Got it.
Because you want that money to get through.
That is, once the last check clears, Sam will unload.
Well, that's 3 years from now.
Fine. They'll be looking for a new coach.
Bull crap.
I love that.
That's a perfect one.
That is a perfect drop for all
It is
occasions.
crystal clear.
Yes.
And yeah, it's so good. Sounds great. Denver Bill, what did you learn today?
Well, this is actually for our
Who died?
Nobody.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not going death. Today.
Oh, okay. All right.
Today is the anniversary. Here you go, baseball geek.
Okay.
Of the Willie Mays over-the-shoulder catch.
I have that 1959 Topps tri-panel card. It's one of my prized possessions.
54.
54?
Yeah. 54.
54?
Do you know who hit the ball
Vic Wirtz.
that he caught over the...
Vic Wirtz.
All right, then I'm done.
Wow.
Because you're right.
Dick Wirtz?
Vic
Wirtz. Oh, okay.
Wirtz. Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Then I got nothing.
My grandmother was a huge Willie Mays fan, and they actually moved to the apartment complexes right next to what is now Rucker Park, which was then the polo.
That was the
grounds.
Polo Grounds.
So
Yeah.
my grandmother would go over while waiting for my grandfather to come home. Would go to the Giants games, the home games. She loved Willie Mays. And, one of her prized possessions was the tri-panel Topps over the shoulder catch.
Yeah, we've all seen that catch 1,000 times. Yep. Today's the anniversary.
Nice.
See, also your grandmother, who is the reason you're a Notre Dame fan.
Yes, that grandmother. Yeah, like my grandparents are off the boat Irish, and my grandmother fell in love with Notre Dame in the 1933 Army Notre Dame game at Yankee Stadium. My great grandmother thought they were going to watch soccer. You can imagine her disappointment when she got there and it was American football, and the Fighting Irish were actually just a bunch of Catholic kids from Indiana. My grandmother, however, fell in love with it, and that's how we became fans of the Irish. And I'm so glad you mentioned that because there you go. Here's what I learned. And some of you may know this already. Jeremiah Love's pretty damn good.
Okay.
He's better than anything you got.
That's
maybe
what you
ever.
learned?
Maybe ever. And I told you C.J. Carr was pretty damn good. I told you Jadarian Price was good.
Keep twisting the knife.
I am going to twist this knife. I listened to this for a year. A year.
Right. Yep.
That's what I learned today. Is Jeremiah Love's pretty damn good. That's the band. I love that. Go ahead.
Okay. I learned today is the 81st birthday of Mike Post. You may not know Mike Post, but you do know the
Hill Street Blues?
He did compose the song for Hill Street Blues.
Okay.
I believe he also did Streets of San Francisco, Magnum P.I.,
Dun, 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 dun.
Rockford Files,
Oh,
A-Team.
I love the Rockford Files.
Yeah. But his most notable work probably has come on the Law and Order series, where he composed the Kung Kung and it's not a sound effect. It's a bunch of different things, so it counts as being like a song. So every time someone plays it, he gets paid because it's a song.
There is not a chance in the world that that's better known than the theme to Magnum P.I.
What, the dung dung?
Yes.
Or the Rockford Files.
Well, now the Rockford Files.
That's a long time
That's
ago.
a long time ago.
Oh.
I think my favorite music movie trivia nugget is that John Williams, the composer, he was working on the theme music for Jaws. You know,
Yeah.
and he calls Steven Spielberg and he's like, "I've got it." He brings Spielberg over and he's playing it. And Spielberg's like, "That sucks," and turned and walked out. That is my favorite. One of my favorite.
Yeah, that's a
movies.
good one.
You know, history would rule in the favor of the composer. John.
Yeah, I think Steven Spielberg got that one wrong.
Yeah, you got that one dead wrong.
I think he got that one wrong.
Dead ass wrong.
Anyway, Mike Post is 81 today.
Not Marky Post.
No, she passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Marky Post. Mike Post, 81. Yeah. How about that?
Be confused with Post Malone. I know who he is.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah, I know who that is.
He's no Bad Bunny though.
No, halftime.
Or Bunny XO or Bugs Bunny or Bugler and Bee Bunny. Bugsy Siegel.
Or Roger Rabbit.
Or Roger Rabbit.
Playboy Bunny.
Playboy Bunny.
Playboy Bunny, that's right. There you go.
My favorite bunny.
All right. Chaos with Razorback football. They're never boring. We'll discuss when we come